Welcome to the stream, everybody, where I ruin all the songs. I don't actually know who makes the soundtrack for Fallout New Vegas, who made this theme. I think it was Ion Zur, which is a weird name to me. Ion Zur, who made the Fallout 3 soundtrack. This got too much brass for me, so it definitely wasn't Morgan. Mark Morgan is his name. Fantastic composer. Harry, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? You just got a notification on the phone that I'm online, and it tells me that you're not, it says. And you can go to live. Okay, I need to refresh the page. You're gonna need to wait a little bit. Let me see. Let me ask Google. No, not emojis. I don't need emojis. I need the other thing. Actually, I'm not gonna ask Google. I'm gonna ask DuckDuckGo. Who made the soundtrack for Fallout New Vegas? It's good enough. Spectacle. No, not a spectacle. I don't know why you thought it was a spectacle. I don't know why I asked this either, because I'm doing an actual search. Fallout New Vegas soundtrack. There's a Fallout fandom wiki page. It is Mark Morgan. No, it is not. I can tell. Mark Morgan made the Fallout 1 and 2 soundtracks, or yes, it did. But more importantly, those are used in this game, and that's why it goes like that. So the ambient soundtrack composed by Inon, not Ion. That's why it's even weirder. Inon Zur, or Enon, maybe? Zud. Yeah, he's the one that made this. I shake my head in admonishment of, not your compositional skills. Although, I'm not particularly partial to Inon Zur. But in admonishment of how it's not Fallout. This is not Fallout soundtrack. It's got too much melody. You can't have melody. You can't have melody in Fallout. Now, I'm gonna stop rambling. And we're gonna continue with Delilah. Now I have a new mod installed. Harry is not watching. Harry is watching. He's now on PC and says Twitch is idiotic sometimes, which is correct. One thing I heard about Wasteland 3, Harry is saying, I have Delilah installed with the voice as well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Wasteland 3 is the lack of a pause button. I can concur with that. I have not felt that in my bones, but you need a pause button. Why am I here? Oh, I came here probably to offload a lot of stuff, which means I am free as a bird. I don't know how to play free bird. I'm just now realizing. But I don't know why. I don't know how, that's a realization that people sometimes have, you know? It's just go around the world, go around the place, just be like, I'm just like doing my things, my chores, you know, doing my work, whatever. Oh, I don't know how to play Freebird. How is this possible? How is this allowed? Yeah, I don't, yeah, but I just going around now, not over encumbered by the terrible things that we had in our back. We're going to the Mojave Outpost, and eventually we're going to Nipton. I should have probably teleported to the highway station, because that's what it's called apparently. It's got cops in it. I'm gonna say there's a bird in here, because you can't see it in the stream, but I can see it. There's a off you go. Wait a minute. Ivanpah Dry Lake. Probably Native American, so it's not pronounced like that. What is this? Why is there a car? Oh. There is a car over here. Oh, with a sensor module! We have a sensor module and 2 scrap metals. And a conductor, but we don't need the conductor. This is really good news. This place is dusty. Okay, let's go back to... Let's actually teleport. We can just teleport. Go back to Prim. Do I want to travel to Prim? I mean, I don't really want to, but, I mean, since I have to. Because I think I have all the tools necessary to fix this damaged robot. Yes. We're gonna get Eddie. Where'd he go? What? Oh, it's flying. It's flying high. So we have companion protocol begin. Eddie has given you the enhanced sensors perk. Well, thank you. That's Eddie. Use melee? No, he's unranged. Open. Yes, he's a mule. I forgot. That's why I was having so much trouble with the inventory. Keep distance. Actually, yeah, please do. Be aggressive. He's, you know, yeah, actually be passive. I think that's good. And we can talk. Yeah, that's why I was having so much trouble with the loot. I completely forgot that you could have companions to things. We can make ammo, yeah. We can also have a multi-tools. I want to make something. What is that? That's the crafting bench. He's a crafting bench. He also shouts at me. Huh. No, he doesn't shout at me when he should. Well, we have a friend now. The world is a much better place. Delilah, I love her. She has great quests. By the way, Einon Zur is a genius composer, says Harry. This is his best composition. Is better for more classy stuff, but he did the soundtrack for Siberia Land. Is that how we go? Siberia and Siberia version OG. Yes. The amazing Russian folk song Oki Chernie, Black Eyes. His opera version of the song is the best one in the history of that song. Ivanpa Dry Lake is a real-life location. Yeah, I know that they're real. Former lake evaporated after a spill from the nearby mine, and also a real-life radioactive area. Part of it, like in game, is a race car circuit. That's, yeah. There is a circuit in down there, and it's really weird when you find it, because it's very tiny. It just shows you what's going on. Why do we have enemies? Oh no, we don't have enemies. We have friends. We have friends. Eddie is here telling us, because that's what enhanced. Oh, there's also red scorpions. We got red scorpions. That's what enhanced sensors do. It does. It's it increases our detection range. I think it increases our perception by 1. Come on, Eddie, you got this. Yeah, baked spark scorpion. It does make exploration a little bit difficult because of the well, the fact that there's always enemies all over the place. But it also makes it good. It makes it easy. On March 26, 2009, the world land speed record of a wind-powered vehicle was set here in by Greenbird, clocked at 126 miles an hour. My ruined English language. Yeah, I had a couple of glasses of vodka. No, don't worry, Harry. And I can kill anyone. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What kind of mods are you using? I'm using restoration mods, so to restore cut content. I'm using graphical mods. I'm using a lot of patches and things like that. And I'm using one companion mod called Delilah that I just started using today. I have a list for you. I also have Delilah Heart. I have a list for you in my Let's Play on my YouTube channel. There's a big ant. Oh, Eddie's gonna be beautiful. The thing about companions, as far as I remember, and tags, I'll take your eggs. The thing about companions... What is that over there? Is that they don't use ammo. There's friends over here as well. They don't use ammo unless you want to give them special ammo. Oh, yeah, the friends are 2 birds. There's just so many of these. I wonder if there's an entry on the wiki. There probably is. About that. What is that? Oh, it's a tumbleweed. I was like, my god, what monster is that? No, it's, I mean, it is a monster. But it's a different kind of monster. It's the only plant in the world. It is probably not the only plant in the world that actually detaches itself to spread the seed. Okay, so Eddie is basically gonna make life easy. There's a raceway over here. And there's ants all over the place. I wonder if we're supposed to read into that. You know, because it's a very tiny raceway. Oh, what? Hi! You make noise. Maybe... No, Eddie is murdering people already. The soundtrack didn't realize that. Is that a bigger than normal? Don't you dare hurt Eddie. Eddie, be aggressive. And we leveled up. Fantastic. Stop here, you're too far. Go to Good Springs right now, in the house near Dr. Mitchell, and get Delilah. Oh, she's there. I thought she was down here. She has quests in Prim, and at the NCR prison, and the police station on the road, the NCR statue thing, and I'm... Okay, gotcha. I'll do that, don't worry. So, let's get some repairs. Let's get some lockpicks, because we need that for sure. And maybe some punching. Some speech. Let's get some speech there. Well, the thing about speech is that it's not going to make a difference. Punching is going to make a difference. And we also have a perk. Howdy, Lucky. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. How's it going? An ARM playthrough. Yes, it is. There's construction going on in my neighborhood, says I can kill anyone. So I'm feeling my house vibrate constantly. That's bad. I mean, yeah, it's bad and good, depending on the perspective. I mean, I suppose. Anyway, let's just stick with the bad. It's bad. It's bad. Let's see. Educated. That is for getting 2 more skill points every time. That is actually pretty interesting. I do have a high intelligence, I think. I have like 6 or 8. I think I have hate, so that's pretty good. We got cannibal. I don't want that. You lose karma, apparently. The karma notions of this game. Karma in general is just a bad concept in video games. And it also is a misunderstanding of what real karma is. Which I am not an expert in talking about, because I didn't even know Dharma was a thing until a few months ago. Swift learner, retention. The bonus is granted by skill magazine. Wait a minute. Isn't there... Isn't there a perk that increases the reputation works better? Yeah. Isn't there a perk that increases the skill books rather than the skill magazines? Comprehension. That's the one. I was looking at it before and I thought it was the other one. Let's go with comprehension. Because you gain double the bonuses from reading magazines and 1 additional point from skill books. Actually, that's a nerf, because it used to be double, I think. Which probably means that it's a good thing. Also, the other ones are sort of not necessarily where I'm headed. So, comprehension it is. And let's kill some ants. And actually, let's go back. This ant is already kind of not feeling it. Yeah, there's a lot of ants that are dying. And we're getting... I don't know how much experience we're getting out of this. What is that? It's another ant. It's just ants forever. Let's go back because I got myself a mod that we're gonna do. Eddie may not stay with us for too long, actually. But I think we're in a good place here. Are we in a good place? What are those mounds? That uppercut was brilliantly missed. What are these mounds over here? 5 experience for each. Ivanpa Racetrack. That is a car. No! These are tiny motorcycles. Or whatever. No, they're tiny cars. Sort of. That mound wasn't anything. It's just a hole on the floor. Or in the floor. Man, these things are big. Take their stuff. I thought there was an entrance. Go for Lady Killer for some fun dialogue choices. I have to do that. That's kind of an interesting thing to do. Gonna be eating ants for days. Maybe. I don't know if I have other sorts of food. I think I do. Thought there was an entrance somewhere around here. Delilah, she has 3 unmarked quests. I'll have to look them up. Eddie, we're in 2 combats at the same time. Come on, Eddie. Eddie. Eddie also has an unmarked quests, if I remember correctly. Like, his quests pop up out of nowhere. Like, when you get to certain places, so I might have to do that later on. So she can learn medicine 3 when you have medicine skill checks, let her handle it. I love Ant Nectar for being able to carry all my loot. That's right, Ant Nectar increases your strength or your carry weight or something. I don't remember that. Okay. So what exactly are we looking at here? No entrances. I thought there was an entrance. Or something, anyway. Let's just go. So we're supposed to go to Good Springs. Hey Dante, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thank you for the follow, Josh King of Exploits. Welcome to the stream as well. How are you liking Wasteland so far? For me, it's been a while since I liked the game that much. Some problems with the camera and loading screens, but other than that, it's not completely flawless. But I'm really excited for what I see. It's very promising. The writing is like fantastic. It's not trying to be, Torment style, or playing this game Torment style writing. Or anything, but the humor is fun, the voice acting is incredible, the soundtrack is amazing, the graphics are really good, and it's turn-based, and you got, it's fantastic, it's great, and it's got a lot of interactive, so far anyway, it's got a lot of interactive things for descriptions, so I like that a lot. So I'm supposed to go to a house somewhere. Of course, I don't know where the house is. Is that her? No. Could it be this house? Colonel is lurking okay. Of course it is. Because I'm in the kitchen. We're back in the kitchen of Arilagi. Hi. I'm sorry. You're new here. I didn't come here before. And Delilah? Oh, she's very interested in smashing those books. She doesn't like those books. Hi.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I am a recovering gunshot victim with a raging headache. That's who I am. Who are you?
I'm Delilah, and this is my place. I don't normally take too kindly to strangers barging in on me, but I happen to have helped the doc save you.
Then it seems like I have a new hero.
Flatterer. I'm jealous of the life of a courier.
Voice acting isn't bad.
The wastes? It must be great.
Do you want to see the wastes? What do you do here?
Mainly, I help Doc Mitchell around the clinic. I'm going to be a doctor
one day. That's the house I got into the right house.
I think I'll need more experience than what he can show me here.
Do you like it here?
Ever since I lost Uncle Sulik, it hasn't really been the same. I think I need to strike out and find my own destiny.
She reminds me of somebody. There's a companion that is basically this in Fallout 2. There's a companion that is basically like this, talking like this. Or maybe it's... What was his name in Fallout 1? Fallout 1's companions are so bland. You can really tell that they were added like late in development, and they were added late in development. Wait a minute. Uncle Sulik?
Uncle Sulik is like my dad's brother, but not really.
That's the tie-in for Fallout 2.
Dad was raised near tribals in California and had a close relationship with them. When Dad met Mom, they decided to come make a life for themselves in the Mojave. Uncle Sulik came with them.
Her shoulders are
to protect
scary.
My parents. Something
Her
about being bound
model
to
is
him.
weird.
Sulek treated me just like family, though, and taught me a lot of tribal medicine.
Like healing powder, which is all of the tribal medicine in Fallout 2. And Sulik, of course, is a character from Fallout 2. What kind of tribal remedies did Sulik show you?
He showed me how to make his ancestral pain remedy. Voodoo.
Oh, voodoo is from Fallout
It's very
Tactics.
potent and very addictive. Be careful with it.
Oh, yeah.
He also taught me to make this special Shadow Walker potion and the process for extracting what he called crag hash from some plants. Coyote healing powder is an old remedy he had used.
There's a lot
in
of
the days as a young
expletive
brave with his
sounds
tribe.
in her voice.
It uses concentrated
She needs a
tobacco
pop
as
filter.
a stimulant.
And mouth Tell me about Sulik's tribe.
Since the Great War,
And
his
mouth
tribe
noises
had
as well.
survived for generations in a mountain tunnel complex. They crawled out from the caves in those mountains after the bombs fell, and they remain sacred to his people to this day. Sulik said that giant geckos led them from the caves, and as the mountains are sacred to them, so are the geckos that live there.
I'm trying to remember if that lines up with the Restoration Project for Fallout 2. If you've never played the Restoration Project, if you've played Fallout 2 and you want to play it again, definitely play with the Restoration Project. Because Sulik never does find his sister in Fallout 2 because his mission was cut. There's a lot of cut content. And the Restoration Project for Fallout 2 adds a lot of cut content. I happen to have played a lot of different, well, probably like 3 different versions of Sulik's tribe in Fallout 2. In the Restoration Project. The last one is pretty decent. The first one was very, very rough, but it did involve geckos. They have a problem with geckos down there. Let's talk about you.
What do you want to know?
So you're from California?
My parents were from California.
Yes, it
They
is.
came all the way to Good Springs in search of their
It
own
is,
little piece of
isn't it,
heaven.
Harry?
I
Like
was
a new
born
game.
here.
What happened to your mom?
Mitchell's autodoc said
Head. You
pancreatic
have a head.
cancer. I'd rather really not talk about that, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Can I talk more about you?
What do you want to know?
You're a doctor.
I'm going to be. I helped Doc Mitchell out, and Sulek taught me some tribal methods, but I will be a doctor one day.
It's kind of funny. I didn't say anything the last time we talked to a doctor, which was probably like last episode or something. They said, like, I'm kind of a doctor. He was in prison, or in the prison. And I'm kind of a doctor. I was a medic for the NCR for 6 months, and like, we're a medic. That's what a doctor. That's not what a doctor is, but like, it's the post-apocalypse. It's 200 years after the apocalypse. I should put it like that. Do you guys still have med school? Do you have to go through 12 years of education and then you become a doctor? Is that still what's going on? It's kind of funny that the same subject came up on so close to each other, as well as written by different people, because this is of course a mod. It's fan-made content. Are you a tribal? I think the tattoos, they don't look. This does look like I don't remember his name, because his name is never mentioned. He never says his name. The old fart in Fallout 2, the one that visits your dreams. I think he has one of these things, and those tattoos, I think they might be generic. It wouldn't surprise me if they were the same as Sulik's.
Uncle Sulik taught me a lot about the ways of his people, and I admire them in a lot of ways. I don't consider myself a tribal, though.
Those eyes are weird. Well, I guess then you're not. What kind of things did Sulik teach you?
I guess the most useful thing he taught me about was
She's gonna
tribal
show us
medicine.
her hair
He
again.
taught me to fight with sticks, but mainly, he was just Uncle Sulik.
Don't fight with sticks. They didn't do anything bad to you. Fight with the enemies. Well, you mentioned the clearing.
It's something Uncle Sulek used to say. Instead of dying, when we all leave this life, we meet those we loved at the clearing at the end of the path. I like it. I think it adds some dignity to death.
That's spoken like somebody who doesn't believe it. that last line is really written as if she doesn't believe it. I wonder if we should read into that. What happened to your dad?
Rad scorpion.
More hair!
He was coming back from a trading run and he must have walked into a nest of the big fuckers.
I
Sulek
didn't
searched for
install
him and
any
he
of
didn't
that,
come back
obviously.
on schedule, but he found him too late. The poison.
She's
of
quirky
rabbits,
enough
yes.
and she's unique, so it's fun. Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Would you like to come with me? Because that's why I came here. I could use someone with your medical experience.
I'd love to. I think this is exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. Let me grab my things.
Wait a minute. This game allows you to have 2 companions. I forgot about that. Oh, this is great. We have Eddie and Delilah. Delilah has given you a holotape containing some words. Okay. And sounds that apparently are not words. Or the words are not sounds. Hiccup. Used by braves from the crag to communicate with one another over long distances or in combat. Your Pip-Boy is a suitable amplification device, and with Delilah's knowledge of the signals, will serve as a quick means of communication between the two of you. That's a bit of a stretch, but that's fine. That was your whole life story. Anything you left out?
I forgot to mention, I'll be able to help you out with your medical chems. I know some tricks I can show you to make them last longer. I can also make a couple of tribal remedies, if you need them.
I can make them as well. Delilah has given you the Mojave Med Student perk. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's the Med Student thing. But those perks just only last as long as she's here. Because that's how companions work. Can you heal me?
Of course. What's going on?
Okay, I don't think she can do anything for me.
Okay.
Delilah, could you help me make some medicine?
Sure.
Oh, and then... Nice. Can you make some of that voodoo pain medicine?
I'll need some absinthe, an empty syringe, and some healing powder.
I have an empty syringe here. I don't have all the things.
Okay.
Well, can we talk?
All right.
Delilah, I've got a bad feeling. Why would I say that? Well, let's find out.
Okay. I'll try to be careful.
Oh, no. Delilah is no longer set as essential. She can die. Take care of her. That's...
Don't worry. I won't.
I don't want you to die, I said. And yeah, that's kind of fun. I wonder why that works like that. And yeah, basically, companions can't die. Can I see what you're carrying?
Okay.
She has a lot of stuff. She has a book of internal medicine that I now will be able to use for 3 skill points. I like the internal medicine. It's better than the external medicine. I will take all of your stuff, in fact. These are a lot of cams. I'll take all of that. What is that? That is increased carry weight. Excuse me, I'll take that. What is this? Her necklace. Let's not do that. The outfit for survival and medicine. That is kind of good. Her leg guards and neck. Wait a minute. I want leg guards. Oh, those are pens. The necklace has a thing. If the necklace adds to perception, that's interesting. I wonder... Anyway, she also has scissors. Can I just drop those? I can, I think. Scalpel. I'll take that. And surgical tubing. I'll take that. Yeah, I think I dropped the thing. And now we can...
I'm sure there are other ways to handle this, but if you insist...
No, I do insist. Keep your distance.
All right.
Use ranged, and I have your inventory.
You know, you remind me of a young Ernest Hemingway sometimes.
It must be the chin. I have no idea what Hemingway was like. I think you said something new that I didn't read. I think that you can have 2 companions and Eddie. 2 companions and Eddie. And Rex. But I'm not 100%. Yeah, I think so. Eddie doesn't count as a companion. Isn't that how that goes? She'll give you surprise in Prim. But first, Goy to NCR thing and visit the cells. I'll do that. And I'm just messing with you about your typos. Don't worry about it. Let's see. What kind of weapons can you use?
I'm decent with handguns, and I certainly swing a bat pretty well. I prefer not fighting to fighting, though, just so you know. I'll try anything out, but I've never really been known for taking a lot of punishment. I'm delicate. Sonny calls me Powder Puff.
That's how... I'm sure Powder Puff... Wait a minute. Is that an actual plant? What are your goals out here in the wasteland?
I'd like to learn more advanced medicine. I've learned a lot from Sulek and Doc Mitchell, but I'm ready to learn even more. I also love to read. It's my dad's legacy to me. We always read together, and he had this list.
Too drunk to care. Yeah.
Hopefully we can find some of them out there. Keep your eyes peeled for me.
Will do. And actually, that her we're gonna take care of that right now, actually, because apparently her quests are all like hidden. Where should we look? Should we look for books?
I'm not really sure. I was just kind of hoping to stumble across them. Junk vendors, old people. Maybe the followers have a library?
Old people.
I don't know. I know that's not much
Followers.
help, but I'm sure we'll find something. Let's not make that top priority.
No, let's make that top priority. Where can we get you medical training?
The old Mormon fort and the New Vegas Medical Clinic will almost certainly have someone on staff who can give me some pointers.
She just gives you false leads. Oh, interesting.
I'm a really fast learner, so maybe visiting doctors around the Mojave
Makes sense
would be
as
our
well.
best bet. I can probably pick up some tricks pretty quickly. And of course, they're doctors. There will probably be some kind of bill involved, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, I guess let's go.
Okay.
Wasteland Medical School. Wait a minute, that's an actual quest that we get? I thought they were hidden. Visit other Mojave medical professionals to further Delilah's education. Talk to Delilah, or take Delilah to meet Dr. Husanagi at the new... Of course, we don't know these people yet, but... what is that over there? I don't remember what that is. Novak? Yeah, we're going to Novak eventually. And to Sloan eventually. And look at her. She has equipment now. Hey. Hi. Right.
You don't think there are any rad scorpions in here, do you?
Not in here, no. Is she gonna say that? Are you always gonna talk like that?
You know, Cheyenne's almost my dog.
Kai,
I let Sunny have her when Dad explained all the chores that come with having a dog.
I've heard it both ways, Cayenne and Cheyenne. Let's have a chat with Doc Mitchell. Maybe he's gonna say something. I doubt it, but because you know it's a mod, they couldn't get the voice actor, or maybe they found a way to splice his lines into something. Is the Doc around? He's probably sleeping. Hi.
How are you holding up?
I'm kind of okay. Yeah. See you later.
You take care now.
Yep, I'm taking your apprentice. Let me also drink a little bit of water over here. And let's go see if I can't find her first hidden location. So we have 2 companions. This game allows you to have 2 companions. But Eddie, maybe Eddie doesn't count. I don't know. I don't remember. I think there's 1 companion, or 2 maybe, let's go to the correctional facility over here. There's 1 companion that doesn't count as a companion. Or maybe 2. See? This is prison. By the way, if you manage to get Wasteland 3 some sort of pre-command pack, pre-order pack, inside the pack is Wasteland Survival Guide. It's with SH at least, and that's how I heard them pronouncing the name Cayenne Mountain NORAD Base. First location 1 of the cell block in prisons. Yeah, I'll do that. There's also a new character in there, I think. He talks all weird, so he might be... No, wait a minute. It wouldn't be, because she really likes standing with her legs weird. She's always, like, doing something. Okay, so it's not going to be that one. Let's see if it's this one. Hi. It doesn't look like there's much medicine to be learned in here. A lot of toilets, though. Probably not this one. This is how Delilah looks. Let me look. Or your Delilah looks. Oh, she looks like Lara Croft. I'm not sure that's any less awkward. She looks like Lara Croft. Maybe it's over here. Could be in the other buildings. That bed is all bloody. And Carter is here. You know what? Let's sell some things. Check near the beds.
What's up?
For a big book. Ah, I see what I'm looking for. I didn't know that I was looking for that. So that's why it's unmarked. You need to
Wouldn't
be
mind
on.
having one of those little flying robots myself.
You need to be on the lookout for.
Wouldn't mind having one of those little flying robots myself.
I'm not gonna get you into the Let's Play, my dude. So you can say that however much you want. You're not getting into the cut. Into the cut, you know. There might be something back there. Oh. No karma loss. Nothing important up here. Leaf blower. It's an ammunition box with bottle caps in it. So it's not here, it's in the other one. Ooh, got some jet. Yeah, it's the other one. I was right the first time. Because I'm gonna make a cut. Let me see. Cell block A. Is that a computer back here? There is a computer back here. I didn't see that. A steel book. Catcher in the Rye. A still because I'm stealing it. I haven't looked at her the things that she gave me either. So if that is a book, that's the new thing that I can learn. I might as well go for it. Medicine increased by 4. Wait a minute, that actually doubles it, doesn't it? I like that. Medicine has increased. That's pretty good. But that was a quest item. There it is. Catcher in the Rye. You can't do anything. Oh, it's a good thing this guy didn't see me steal the book.
Hey, you need something?
I think I have the book that you want.
What's up? Okay.
I don't know where it is. Narayon, welcome to the stream. How is the game going? This game is going very well. I was thinking about how much better organized the game is this time around that I know what I'm doing. For a new player, the game is kind of it's kind of for a new player, the game is kind of you know, it's a little bit all over the place when you start it, but it's obvious that it has a very you know, thought out structure at the beginning. And when I'm doing the edits, because of course I'm doing the Let's Play out of this footage, when I'm editing everything together, like everything comes like it's very clear. I think it makes for a good Let's Play. But if I'm including all the bits in the middle, the game does get spread out a little bit. So it's a good thing that I'm cutting some stuff. But I'm not cutting all that much stuff apart from the rambles, because I cut those rambles a lot.
What do you...
Let's talk about your goals.
Okay, what about them?
Oh. I don't know what that is. There should be a thing in the Can We Talk menu. Let's talk about your books. Maybe there is and I just didn't scroll to it.
What's up? Okay.
Let's talk about you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to leave the area or something.
Oh.
Because that book was steel. Maybe that matters. Is that the only book that exists over here? It looks like it. I'm not seeing anything else.
Wouldn't mind having one of those little flying robots myself.
Take the drugs, but that's it. Okay.
Wouldn't mind having one of those little flying robots myself.
So, now that I have that book,
Hey, you need something?
let's go through all the lines.
I'm...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not activating.
Oh.
It activated now. Was it always there? Did I not see it? No, it wasn't there. For sure it wasn't there, right? Like, it's very obvious. It says books at the end. It's very easy to see. Catcher in the Rye, that's the book. Yeah. Can we talk about your books?
Okay. Did you find one?
Yes, The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger.
I've heard that's an amazing story. I can't wait to read it.
I bet it is. You are gonna have to wait, though.
Okay.
Because we have other places to visit. Maybe not so prison-y. You know how it goes. In fact...
Wouldn't mind having one of those little flying robots myself.
Eddie? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Anyway, in fact, we are in a... I should have teleported from there. We're in a position where we can go and check whatever that is. Let's do that. For her quest, I mean. Now go to Prim. Enter by the main entrance and search for Black Puppy. Can't I do what I'm about to do? Because that would be better for the edit. If this doesn't break anything, I suppose it's not a bad idea. I'll go to Prim after. The thing is, I'm trying to like mix and match the things that I'm doing, since this is gonna be obviously very focused on her. She does look like Lara Croft a little bit, maybe, kind of. The boots are not very Lara Crofty. They are cowboy boots. You'll get your ass handed back to you by the gangers. Is that a powder ganger place? Are you sure? What is it? Well, I guess I'll learn. Let's keep things back here. This is odd, you say. Why? Is that her quest not activating properly? Your Delilah mod acts weird. There's a lot of things acting weird on my mods. There's more powder gangers over here. Oh. Those are close calls. These things are buried in the sand. What's up? Powder Ganger Camp North. Can I take your... Oh my god, you have radiation. You sleep in the radiation?
Sulik used to say that we all had two wolves battling inside us. A good wolf and an evil wolf. The one that wins is the one we feed.
Wouldn't mind having one of those little flying robots.
I'm not gonna... That's not gonna go into the Let's Play, the little line. The wolf thing is, but not the rest. That's why I should have used Vortex mod installer. That Sneaky Jung gave you the Marilyn restoration mod. I recall that name somehow. I recall Marilyn. Oh. I think I know where we are. It's not a good thing that we're here. Well, well, well. There's a lot of wind up in here. Is this where we're supposed to go? It is where we're supposed to go. Danger. No entry. Hidden Valley. Is there entry, though? There is. U.S. military facility. Restricted area. There's enemies in there as well. Let's not go there. We can go there later. Don't you dare start shooting at those enemies. We can go there later. Let's go to... Actually, let's make you not be aggressive.
Good.
And let's go to Prim. We're pretty close anyway. Dog Days, welcome to the stream. It's also not a very good book. The Catcher in the Rye is a critique on superficiality in society. I have no idea like who it is for and if it is good or not. But Dog Days is saying this, but not a very good book. If it's old, then sounds about right, honestly. Because this is probably all stuff from before the 50s. So we're looking for main entrance and search for a black puppy. Really? We're gonna get a puppy? There's a dog in here. Hello, lady. Hey, girl. Your leg seems hurt. Yes, you said that before. Hey, Delilah, can you clean and dress ladies' wounds? I know the name. Okay. Lady seems to really like Delilah. It looks like she'll be traveling with you guys for a while. She's just a puppy, so it might be a good idea to talk to Delilah about making her essential. Yes, it will. Lady can be told to wait at numerous locations through Delilah's dialogue, otherwise she will follow Delilah. Thank you. What? Why are we fading to black? Can I pet lady? No. This is not a good mod.
Hey, you need something?
Yeah, about lady.
What's up?
You're not gonna say anything about us having a dog. We can send her to wherever we want. Yeah, if she's going to come with us, let's make sure she doesn't die.
Okay.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Lady. So we have 3 companions. Potentially more. The life of mods, basically. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway, so we have... Well, to report back... Wait, what? Report back to Eddie with information on the NCR's planned attack. Yes, that is what we're doing. But we're... Either... I'm still deciding this. We're gonna see what happens. They went that away. No, we're trying to do the sheriff. That's right. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make sure that Beagle has a pardon. And that's why we are going south. Not to the NCR camp. To the Mojave outpost. She looks way too young. She is very young. She's like a... It makes sense that she would be young, because she's Sulik's... like, not daughter, but like she... yeah. The wrong pace there. Go to the highway police patrol outposts. Thank you. These things respawn. Because I think they did. So I'll kill some of them. Lady? Why are these ants weird? Animals in this game, they're not aggressive. They don't respawn. Well, isn't that a good thing that I made Lady essential? I could search Lady. I can't. Lady's unconscious. Lady's back. Anyway, everybody's essential. That's my motto. I mean, it's not really. Slapping ants. So for how long have you played this companion mod? From what I've seen in 50 minutes, I don't like it. Is it any good? Back awful, welcome to the stream. I have played it just this 15 minutes. It's an interesting lore-based... let's go over there. It's an interesting lore-based companion. I don't like the fact that it's all marked quests, though. I don't like that at all. So, this is the police station. I don't think I left anything back here. With all these people. And that's a good cue for me to find what I'm about to find. I did not leave anything here. Why was the other one marked stolen and this one is not? On the road. Who's that from? Elvis Presley. Obviously. That's him. That's his face right there. Hello.
What's up?
Look my way when you talk to me. I need to talk about your books.
I already have one right now. Remind me when I finish.
Oh, I can't... Really? Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's keep going. It's a bug, yeah. Well, it's maybe not necessarily a bug, but like an unintended feature. Read faster, Delilah. Yeah, you can give her new books after 48 hours. That is quite a lot. So let's see what I can do over here now that I have companions. And now that these ghouls are not going to be a tremendous threat. I mean, they're still going to be a tremendous threat. What is that up there? A lot of barrel cactus fruits. You can make... I think you can make some special drink out of that. It's also good that she has her own pistol. No, it's a bug, as in my game it was not marked as stolen. Oh. I have this mod being loaded at the last, so I don't know why it would do that. Because we need her pistol for shooting whatever's up here. Oh no! Oh no, it's rat scorpions. It's a lot of rat scorpions. Lady's going in. I am uppercutting these rat scorpions. We're gonna get soup out of this. I can't believe they went down that easily. Oh, lady, I'm sorry. You're... Oh, her barks are so bad. I can't believe they went down this easily. The first time I play the game, and all the times I play the game, I come over here to this particular place, and these things are so difficult. But then again, I usually don't have Eddie by the time I'm exploring around here. There's somebody else around, but we're gonna make do. What have we walked into? Eddie's very powerful. Eddie is very powerful. For sure. I think it's a yucca fruit that you make something out of. Like tequila maybe or something. Or is that... No, that's the agave. The agave fruit. You make tequila out of it, I think.
When I was a kid, Dad told me the legend of Dead-Eye Cedric. Cedric had lost both eyes, but he could hit a bottle cap in midair with his hunting rifle.
Yes, I was having a chat about this in my Battle Brothers Let's Play. You don't need both eyes to be good at operating ranged weapons. Because, especially not, you know, things with a, what's the word? Like a, what do we have over here? Nothing. Iron sights and stuff like that. Because you actually close one of your eyes when you're using a weapon. And I was talking about that in Battle Brothers, because in Battle Brothers what happened... Ooh, fancy lad's snack. I'll go with that. In Battle Brothers what happens is if you lose one eye, you get 50% of your ranged skill lost. Which is really weird and really draconian as well. Let's get some light up in here, but this place is not good. Ooh. I thought we were going to find another book of hers. Meyer Stain's Journal. 2 out of... I heard the wind there. I thought it might have been a Wild Wasteland thing. But it was not. I mean, maybe it is. We got another blue... Pugilism Illustrated. Oh, that's beautiful. That's another book. Man. It's fantastic. We got that perk just in time, because this is going to bring our unarmed up by 4. Fantastic. Okay, let's see what this is. We never read Delilah's stuff. Is this the... No. I don't think that's... What exactly... I don't know what it is. My sister has a dog named Eddie. It's a cool name for a dog. As far as The Catcher in the Rye goes, I find it book pretentious. And Blay and deliver... back off, will say. That delivery. So instead of being that critical, I'll leave it and enjoy the book. The game, I suppose. And the mod. Yeah, the voice acting, I mean, it's passable, but it's clearly... it's clearly amateur. It's a mod. I mean, it's tricky. At least she has a good microphone, so that's good enough. a lot of stuff. It's tricky. Like, yeah. Voice acting isn't. It's a mixture of the technical side, which isn't ideal in her case, but it is pretty passable. But also the acting bit needs to be there. And, like, for her, it isn't particularly there. So what I'm looking for... I don't know what I'm looking for, honestly. It's not here. I think it might be this thing. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and the powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties in this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. For this simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but that's not to the NCR faction, but rather to, back to California. But who knows how much else I might make of this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard. Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein III, Esquire. And I know how to read Esk. And I don't know what it means, but this guy is a betrayer, effectively, of the NCR. Got a BB gun back here. I almost missed that. But that was the second book. I'll read Delilah's things later. That was the second book. I wonder if I can find the first. Or maybe it's in this outpost. Or maybe this is the outpost. I don't know. Because it says between here and the Mojave outpost, which is where we're going. So I suppose that Lottery ticket. A lottery ticket. It's not worth anything. I know what it is. I know I played the game. I'm doing a let's play. You know how it goes. Now, I don't know where the first part of that is, and I definitely want to. Do. You already got the book in the... You already got the book in that police station. The Meyer book? Are you sure? Because that way I can read it with different... No, I didn't. I need to go back there if I want to get it. So, yeah, because we're right on top of it, right? Unless the stash is, like, very obvious. We're right on top of it. The book named On the Road. The books are not scattered in the numerical order, so to say. Ah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. But I don't think I got it. I've got Hey There Delilah stuck in my head. Thanks. Thanks, mod. Yeah, I don't know if that's if the only song is the one that I know. But I know one that is called Hey There Delilah. Fortunately, I'm very good at not having music stuck in my head. Fortunately for me. Couple of sensor modules. Who's it from, though? I wouldn't know. I don't listen to that artist very often. That's why I'm disappointed. Oh, there's more. There's more. I knew there were more. That felt so different from that particular author. Well, we can't see the statue from back here. Oh, they're shooting. Didn't I make you not aggressive? What did you shoot? Oh, just some rat scorpions. I mean, I don't know where the other rat scorpion is. But that probably means that the rat scorpions were aggro. Yeah, I don't know where the other one went. They sometimes get stuck in the mountain itself. I think that's the tequila making thing right there. Very tiny one. What? Yeah, you see? What? Oh, no, there it is. After you read the lyrics, you realize how fucked up the song is. I have that memory as well. Oh, we can see it over here. I have that memory as well. I don't know why. There's a lot of songs like that. That are just written in ways that are very screwy. And there are songs that people misunderstand. There's a lot of songs that people misunderstand. Or that are taken for... Maybe because of the title. Oh yeah, these are the red scorpions that I definitely fear. But I think there's like some really bad red scorpions somewhere. I'm gonna have so much of the Ruby's casserole. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh yeah, there's a red scorpion over there. I can punch it. That's a thing. Can you get out? Would you kindly not be where you are? At some point in the song, the lyrics go like this. She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. Yeah, yeah, I think that is what I remember from that song as well. It's one of those songs that show up a lot in those, like, Most misunderstood songs. There's usually like top 10 misunderstood songs. Songs you'll never believe actually mean something different. You know what I mean? I think the first time I've seen you actually RP a kernel. I'd RP a kernel? Did I just RP a kernel? Oh, right now because I'm just ordering them around. Oh, I think that's what you mean. Isn't that red scorpion a little bigger than normal? Yes. Yes, they are. They are giant red scorpions. Delilah is gonna die. Let's punch the giant red scorpions. These are the ones that I remember to be bad. Oh my god, look at the... Okay, go away. Don't do you dare sting me. Oh my god, Delilah's out. Eddie, you got this. You got this. I hope that she's out. I mean, we're playing in hardcore mode. I think... Wait a minute. Eddie's not immortal. We're playing this in hardcore mode. That's why I was able to make her not essential. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die here. Eddie, you need to save me, dude. Okay, we punched it out. Okay. Wow. Oh. The poison. That thing hurts. It's important. I think it's the first time. What's true? Rammstein, some video clip, changed my view on Snow White. Oh, Rammstein has a lot of, or Rammstein has a lot of. My head is a problem right now. I wonder if Delilah's gonna be able to help me, but this is bad news. Eddie has died. Okay, yeah, that's basically game over for everybody. Eddie, you need to give ammo to your companions. No, you don't. They shoot themselves. I mean, they don't shoot themselves. You know what I mean. They shoot forever. Ow! Oh, there's 3 of them! That's all sorts of bad luck. Anti-venom. Healing powder. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Those things hurt so much. My god, there's 3 of them. I can't believe it. We can do it, but this is definitely the one that... Okay, that red scorpion is popping a willy. Eddie, don't get to the front. Don't go to the front. Yes. That one is popping a willy as well. They're very confused half the time. Heal once and you share. Yes. Hey, don't attack Eddie. Stop it. Don't attack Eddie. Eddie doesn't like your poison. Wow. Okay, I don't like your poison. I think I have antidote. Am I poisoned right now? Oh. I think we're good. Man, they have a lot of anti-poison glands. Eddie. I can't see your health from here. Man. Talk about overconfidence. Thinking the other rat scorpions were gonna be the problem. These were gonna be the problem. So Eddie can die. By the way. It's good that we're here though, because I remember this being an important area. So while Delilah can't, Eddie can, and Delilah will not be able to die for a while because that's she's a mod. She's here for a little while longer, only. Well, ooh, Wasteland Survival Guide. I forgot that we had this one over here. We keep getting books. We just have all the books. Survival plus 4, fantastic. I'm really glad that the books are different from magazines. Just as a clarification there. Magazines are temporary. The books are permanent. And I'm really glad I got that level up because that's crucial. That is crucial. Can I make things over here? Excuse me. Oh, by the way, I think... No, I don't have crippled limbs. Fiery Purgative. it's interesting that it's purgative because it's purge. Although I understand English is weird, so it could be purgative. This cures animal poison. And radiate. That's pretty great. Let's go with one of these. And snake bite tourniquet that also cures animal poisoning. And steak. Yeah, I'll make some of those. So that's her. I think that is her thing. Her mod. That's fantastic. It's a good thing I had surgical tubes with me. I don't even know when I picked them up. I mean, I think I have a vague idea, but still. Well, let's keep making our way to the Mojave Outpost. Beware, there are ghouls in the area, many of them. I know. I sort of circled them. And I can see them from afar. You can't see them because I have my face in front of the thing. But I know that they're there.
Be careful in the shade. Scorpions like to hide out in the dark during the hottest parts of the day.
That's kind of cool that she says that at this time of day. It is sort of weird that she says it after we killed all the red scorpions. In my game, I have to give them ammo. That's weird. But you see that they're shooting. They have no ammo. I can't see them. I'm drunk and I also have a bad sight. Oh. Let's explore this thing. John Smith, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't say thank you immediately. My notifications are sort of weird for that. I have to become a better streamer eventually. I don't know. It's very complicated. The way I'm doing streaming right now is relatively unconventional in and of itself. But mostly because I'm a Let's Player first. More than a streamer. And that means... Is that a bird? There's another bird over there. They respawn, I think. And that means that basically things work more in favor of the Let's Plays than they do in favor of the streams. Oh yeah, I've been over here already. 80. Where is... Yeah, they're doing a good job following me, which is good news. Oh! A Brahmin. I think in the first game they're called Brahma, because Brahmin is plural. And they're meant to be a direct reference to the Brahma of the Hindu religion, I think. Or rather, to the Brahmin of the Hindu religion. Might be wrong on what religion it is. Because it's a cow, you see, it's like a holy cow. Mercenary. Hey.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yes.
Sure. Here's what I got.
Delilah Medical Menu. I have that. Oh, right, I can use these. It's fine. It's Hindu, that's why they had to change the name from the India version of the game. Hindu... I mean, I suppose if in India... Hindu is pretty... It's pretty big. Basically, all of Eastern Asia has Hindu as a sort of major religion. You know, not every country, obviously. Islam is also pretty big. And of course, India itself has... I think it's only like 30% that is Hindu. I'm not sure. But it is one of the... If not the official language... I'm not... Oh, the official language. The official religion. I'm not really sure. It's kind of interesting that they... supposedly... I don't actually know. My memory's all messed up. I've learned so many things since I started doing Let's Plays, specifically on the things that because I ramble about stuff and then I go and look it up. I think there was an interview with... I don't know who he was. That I looked up specifically as to the reason of why they don't have real life religions in or in Fallout specifically. And I don't know if it was Brian Fargo that said something about it, but I think it's like secondhand knowledge from back in the day when they made Fallout. And I looked it up because I was talking about Fallout not having real life religions being a really interesting. It's good practice, but it's good practice because it allows anybody to have a fresh start with a setting. You can engage with the setting directly without having to have much of a reworking of your personal stance. The thing is, it's a role-playing game, so it allows you to do whatever. It's the followers of the apocalypse. You can side with them, and you can not side with them, and it works well. If they were the Catholic Church, then it wouldn't be the same. You could side with them or not side with them, but it wouldn't be the same thing because you already have. It's already something that you know what it is, and you have your own opinion toward it. So siding with them or not siding with them can be conflicting for people. So that's a good thing. The thing is, like, voodoo is a real life religion as well. So if you follow voodoo, or if you use voodoo, the attitude that you have towards that's only really in Fallout Tactics, but still, that there's the word there. It's just sort of words, but like I find it interesting that they specifically, on purpose, they specifically didn't use real life religions. And the reason I talk about this interview is because the reason why they did it is to not sort of aggro the far right in the United States, because it's the 90s. It's still on the fallout of things like Dungeons and Dragons basically being prosecuted for being anti-Christians and stuff like that. And so video games were very conscious back in the 80s and the 90s. They were very conscious about not aggroing the far right religious extremists in the United States specifically, but not just there. And in fact, Fallout does have a history of being changed for different markets on the face of it immediately, like for the European countries, with the fact that Fallout 1 and 2 don't have children at all for Europe's version, which adds bugs in the second game more so than in the first, but also adds bugs in the first, because what they did is basically they made the kids invisible. The thing is, it's weird that they specifically didn't include real-life religions and then smack down in the middle of it just to call it, you have a Brahma over here. It's weird. Hindu comes from the Hindu River and Holy River of India. They also had a shit ton of local gods. They do have an enormous... It's not local gods, it's a pantheon. It's gods. Or what do you mean local gods, though? Because you might be meaning something different. Not having real life religion is equals larger marketing area. That is that is one way of looking at it, but it's not like, I don't know. It's kind of complicated because that's not particularly different than like the marketing concerns are not very different from just not wanting to make somebody angry. It's basically the same thing, right? What I'm saying is that the side effect, it doesn't matter if it's a marketing-driven decision. The side effect is that the game is better for it, because it allows anybody to do whatever. It's better for role-playing, for replaying, because that's one thing about computer role-playing games, is that you want to replay them, and their replayability specifically is affected by whether you have real-life religions or not. It's just, I don't know. I think that's why I feel like, for example, I don't remember their name. Those lunatics in the NCR, in Fallout 2, they are clearly a Scientology analog. They're really, like, for one, they're written really weirdly. So I'm pretty sure it was like an intern or something that wrote that whole thing. Or it wasn't really, well, like, they're written weirdly. I don't remember their names. They're not Scientologists, but they might as well be. They're called something similar as well. It's really weird in Fallout 2, that specific thing. But even if they weren't written really, I think the fact that they are indeed a real-life cult makes it very difficult for me to ever sort of take them seriously, because it's obvious what they are. And whereas the Children of the Apocalypse are just a goofy post-apocalyptic cult, and it's kind of funny and it's kind of interesting, and they're a cult. So much so that, I'm not going to spoil Fallout 1 and 2 for you, but they are a cult. But it's kind of fun. You can join them, you cannot. They have references. They're, the references like that they have don't really conflict with anything, because that's another thing. Because it's a clean slate and you can make up anything, it doesn't have to conflict with anything, with any real life outside of the game lore. And that's the other thing as well. Like when you start referencing real life stuff, you start expanding your lore so much that the game becomes more than itself, and it can be complicated. I have to say one thing: in Romania, we are in Europe, we always get the US version of games. Yeah, that's interesting. Local gods, like in each Indian state, there is the main pantheon of a huge number of gods and also some local gods. It's a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know very much about Hindu. I can see that in very much the same light as like the patron saints that the Catholic Church has. It's basically a holdover from the first millennium, really. I don't remember when it was, but it was like, I think it was like in the centuries between the 10th century and the 14th century. There's like a big merger of all the pagan cults and the patron saints of the church. Ubology, that's the one. Thank you. Hadalagi's back. Sorry, you're gone long enough. Just don't worry about it. I just found a traveling merchant, and we're selling things to the traveling merchant. Excuse me. Burp. I didn't equip Delilah's bag. Burp. More burp. I am very bad. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I equip Delilah's bag? Rad Scorpion Poison Gland. I don't need 28 of it. I'm just gonna say, I need 10. 10 is okay. That is 700, really, value? Scalpels? Sure. Oh, the ammo. Yeah, sell all the things. I'm gonna regret selling the energy cells, because I need a power fist. Let's see what this guy has. Plasma Defender. Yeah, some interesting things. As Christianity expanded to ease the new religion on the people that are ahead, if you absorb gods and myths, and yeah. But the thing is, like, from a sociological perspective, it's basically the same thing. Like, obviously, from a canon perspective, it isn't. But it's in the same way. It's not the same thing, obviously. It's not the same religion. But in the same way that sort of like you can look at the Greek, ancient Greek religion and ancient Roman religion as well, and sort of look at it and see sort of a lot of parallels. That's, yeah, and they do have a lot of origin similarities and stuff like that. It's, we can talk about those things in sort of the same way. No weapon repair kits. I really want my weapon repair kits, and these guys never have any. Because they're bad people, I tell you. They're bad people. They are, like, canonically evil. If this were Dungeons and Dragons, you'd be able to cast to detect evil, and you would detect. You would detect evil. Got a lot of food. And a lot of other stuff, but we're not going to do anything. Pretty good. Bye-bye. Huh. That's not included, huh? Let's not, yeah. I've noticed that, it's a side effect of me being in sort of like the Let's Play mode and the stream mode at the same time. I do hunt a lot. And so I say interesting a lot. And when I'm editing, I notice it, and so I delete it. With the fury of 1,000 suns, I delete it. And I don't allow myself to be repetitive, because that's the thing that I don't like, is repetitiveness. I mean, not in everything. In some things. But in speech, I don't like it. So I'm always on the lookout for it. As it's funny that whenever the Virgin Mary worship intensifies a bit in Christianity, it basically becomes an ISIS cult. It's another parallel. I've heard of that, but I never looked into it. we have a couple of statues. Either that or some very tall people. And also a soundtrack. Mojave Outpost. In the year 2020... Sorry, not that. In the year 2271, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and Rangers of the New California Republic met at this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for the NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Desert Rangers of Nevada? That's the Wasteland... I can't believe it. They're never mentioned in Fallout. But that's the Rangers from Wasteland. And of course, Wasteland 3 being out already, and we're playing with them again, with the Desert Rangers. They're now in Colorado, which is further north, I want to say, than Nevada. No, it's Nebraska, Montana, north of Nevada, I think. I don't know. Colorado could be inwards or inland. Dehydration level is going. That's fine. But this is sort of an Easter egg sort of thing, because we don't really... Can I talk... Is this like a main plot in the game?
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those.
No, I get it. Yeah, I never get this stuff. What is this place?
Outpost. Mojave.
Where is Jung? I don't know where Jung is.
Watching a lot of
He left.
nothing feels like a big
He never
bomb
arrived.
event for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or the clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Not much, but better than nothing.
Better than nothing is my middle name. Any work around here?
Nothing I know of. But if you've come...
I amuse myself. In Wasteland 3, you have Fallout 1 power armor.
Might check the barracks. Someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink.
That's for passing a check, for writing a check? Is that what you mean? What are those statues of?
Those two? Represents unification. Mostly good for shade. Won't do much else when the Legion reaches us.
Yeah, it's like a side thing, side commentary. I'll be going now.
Watch yourself.
But there's a lot of stuff written into them. Do you see how they're made of scrap? They're made of scrap because, of course, they're made of scrap. Hey, don't. She's too young for you. Shut up. They're made of scrap because, of course, they're made of scrap. But like, they're such a major landscape element, really. The unification, of course, between the Nevada and California, but really, it isn't unification. It is, they absorbed the Desert Rangers, which, it's not a big surprise considering what we know from the Desert Rangers. By the end of any game, they are always on their knees.
Hey there.
Hi.
Howdy.
Howdy indeed. Thought that she was gonna say something, but well, that's also my middle name. So this, can we go through there? Those are some big ass statues. They are indeed. Really wondering around what and want to know why people make those two statues and why it's made of. That's a good question though. Why they made it? Though these require a key though. I think they can't be opened at all. It's really cool that you can see the hi. You can see
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh yeah, she should have dabbed. She should have dabbed. Because if you're gonna meme like that, you're gonna meme like that. Anyway, we can see the little posts and all that. Posts are such an important aspect of Fallout. Of post-apocalyptic, the street posts for electricity. Post-apocalyptic looks that I think that they work really well. So this is their
Some of
outpost.
the older fiends would make great research cases. I think they've managed to preserve their organs with all the chemicals they've ingested.
I don't know what she's referring to there, but some of the older beings were... she talked twice in the same thing. Hello.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit.
I like
And
her.
your eyes are good.
Her stalking is good. Oh, my eyes are good. Depends on the work, though.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
Well, we need to go to the Nipton, so... Why don't you go check it out yourself, though?
Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If trouble's hit Nipton,
The
town's
Moroi
got enough
cut.
camping spots to
Oh,
rack
cut
up some
content.
easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head, rather be sitting here than in a cell.
I'll do it.
All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right?
And that line right there, I think, is the line that I always ignored. I ignored when I played this game the first time and didn't finish it. And then I ignored it as well when I played it in on Twitch and finished it then. But it's gonna be eyes and ears. Anything you could tell me about the outpost? I mean, this outpost that we're in?
Not much to tell.
I think
One of the
not
worst
Nipton.
posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit.
Hear any news from the west?
Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log.
Kimball, I think, is the president of the NCR. Did we hear about them already? I mean, we've seen his picture, I think. But anyway, never mind. I'll be going now.
Mind yourself on the plank going down.
Nice binoculars. I will mind myself on the plank going down. By not using the plank at all.
Howdy.
Howdy indeed. So we have some doors. Oh, it's just a barracks.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
You said nuclear. Cool. It is not just the barracks. There's people in here. Hi. Hi.
New face in the outpost.
The game looks too bright.
Must have come
It
from
doesn't
the
look
north.
bright now.
So,
It
what
does
do you
look
have?
bright. Any work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that.
Why is
though.
she a bitch?
Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
Why is she a bitch? She comes across nice. Oh, what? Is that special Nuka-Cola back there? You have special Nuka-Cola up in here. Anything you can tell me about the outpost?
Not too much. A lot of caravans going
That
nowhere.
is special Nuka-Cola. I think it's
A lot of
bright.
troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits.
Well, I was hoping to pass the time with a game or two, to be honest.
What, caravan? All right, I'll give it a go. Haven't exactly got much of a line of folks to serve.
Well, whose fault is that? Raise all the money. See, actually, 324 is pretty decent. Anyway, let's mess around with our new cards. Nuclear is the best nuclear. Oh my god, this is so slow. We have our 10s and our... Oh, we have a 10 over here. And I can do away with the Jalette. because I have some kings. Oh, that's it. Burp. Our deck is the thing up top, and the bottom is our deck. Can I do away with the force? With 1-4. How did you call the Jalette? I don't know what it is. Valette is the Portuguese version, but it starts with a J, so I say Jalette. Still don't get Caravan. Okay, Harry doesn't get Caravan. I don't get it either. The thing is, after getting yourself a deck, what you want is to be on the lookout for one hand that will win you the game. And I think I might be able to show you right now, because the last 2 games have been have been basically that. So let's go with a 10 up in here, because they're starting with a pretty high card selection. Oh man, if they have the J's, they're gonna remove my cards over here. Let's find out. And immediately I get 1 J removed. That's fine. We're gonna put that over there because we're gonna be winning on that side. Not for very long, but that should be all right. We got kings, and I am gonna get a 10 doubled over there. They're gonna eat that up most likely. So I want to be winning over here. I really don't know what the minimum winning streak is. Let's get it 4 over here. We are gonna get a double over there. Unfortunately, I can't play there or that over here, so I'm gonna need to double, and I think I will win with this. Because I think it's 16. It's between 16 and 26. It is not. I really like this song as well in the background. Let's get you out of there. Ooh, that's 6. I'm gonna get 26 flush. Look at that. Because I can play the same face. Victory is mine.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time?
What do you have to trade?
Take a look.
21 or higher activates a stack. Thank you, Back Awful. The card game in KOTOR was a KOTOR 2. I think KOTOR had a card game, but I don't know if KOTOR 2 had one. The original song was by Guy. Or Gui, potentially. I don't know. Because if you're French, that would be Gui. And that, yeah. I really like that song because it's cool. It's fun. It's good. I like it. Yeah, but I don't really have much to sell, though. Yeah. So I need to buy some things. I mean, I do have things to sell. They're just not here. And we have Stimpaks. Nothing much. Not any misc. Got a mod, though. Not much there. Okay, I'll be going.
Fine, then.
What is that Nuka-Cola you have back here? Nuka-Cola Quartz. If that thing were real in Fallout, people wouldn't need electricity. They'd just collect a bunch of those, and that'd be their lighting. Unless that's really that radioactive. Let me kill the radio here, because we don't want that kind of trouble. We're playing a game on YouTube. And, Cass.
Looking for trouble?
Oh, I'm not, just minding my business.
Your business, huh? Now there's a store worth tending. You run along now. Judging by that busted pilot.
That's a fun reply there.
With, business ain't so good.
Well, I think we got off on the wrong foot. How about a drink?
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad
I
instead.
am sad that I'm...
Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
Back west, huh?
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not from around here, and I'm not NCR. I run a caravan. Or did. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver
Couldn't tell because I
burned to
can't see her.
ash, and they didn't even take the cargo. They just burned that too.
Yeah, I couldn't tell that you weren't because just sort of looking from back here. I don't know if the only probably the shirt is the way to tell. You can't see it from here, but she's got like a square pattern thingy. Why would they do that?
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Jackson. Brotherhood.
NCR officer, trooper, whatever. Runs the place. He's over in the main building, the one without a bar. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
I will do that.
You take care now.
Lady, stop being weird. I just wanted to say hi from this side. I want to see your face, like talk to normal people.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
No, I just, anything you can tell me about the outpost?
You're looking at it.
Is your shirt, is what I
It's
meant.
a watering hole without much to brag about. It's like a Brahmin drive gone wrong. Supposed to be a gate north, but you come here, you get caught in the pen. Better to head back home. If you don't have a gun and a will, don't matter much what you do when you reach here, except stare at that fucking monument outside.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the East. If the Republic put as much effort into protecting the East as they put into those two asinine giants outside, then they'd be worth that monument. Statues of two men shaking hands covered in blood. Don't seem to be nothing to brag about.
Oh, the NCR is so clearly it's the political implications of what the NCR is written as are so blatant, especially now in 2020. And their symbolism, and anyway, this one in particular here, but not just this. Anyway, covered in blood. The statues are.
I'm speaking figurative. Isn't any blood on their damn hands. Of course, when Caesar comes walking through here, there'll be blood for real.
Ends.
And after the blood dries in the sun, he'll melt that piece of jet-induced sculpture down and reshape it into a bull, which by my reckoning is making up for a deficiency of his. But no matter what the state of his pecker, he's sure giving the West a good fucking.
Pecker is a word for penis, if you're not aware. I wasn't aware the first time I played this game because there's a lot of slang and stuff. What are those statues supposed to be?
One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper, supposed to represent unification of West and East, or some such shit. As far as those two iron lovebirds go, they've got more spine you'll see in a year from the NCR government.
Cassie's edgy done right. Oh, that's right, she's Cassie. She's Cassidy's daughter. How aware of that? How do you know? What do you mean? How do you know? Are you talking to me, Arilagi, or is that for back awful? Cassidy is very well written, absolutely. Stick Juice, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Oh, slang for penis. I know it because the first time I heard it, or the first time I noticed it anyway, was in Game of Thrones. I don't know what season it was. But there was this dude that said something about somebody else's pecker, and that's the slang. Pecker literally means beak, like a beak of a. I think it means the beak of a bird. Where the bird pecks at the ground. That's like trying to peck at the ground for seeds and whatnot, and that's where it comes from. But of course, that's where I learned it. I've heard it since then, I think. But the thing about learning words is that you forget that you hear them if you don't know what they are, and then when you learn about them, then you start remembering, spotting in people, hearing people say it and stuff like that. It's called it's a specific type of bias, but I don't know. I don't know what the name of the bias is. I want to ask you something else.
What's on your mind?
Why are you here at the bar?
Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going.
You were 2 years old when you learned that, yeah.
Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's on your mind?
Any work around here?
If you're looking to sign on with the caravan? No. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with the Crimson Caravan, maybe. Gunrunners might have work. Wouldn't know for sure, though. Still, if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you.
Any other work?
I don't know. Seems to be a lot of attention on Nipton.
40 dialogue lines of hers were cut and never
In
recovered.
the nest on the roof spotted smoke from
never
the east.
recovered. Sniper on the roof.
Yeah, her name's Ghost or something. Fucking scary. Ooh. Guess it's 'cause you'll never see her till you're dead. NCR and their goddamn nicknames. As if Caesar himself's gonna piss and run if he hears them. Anyway, go on and head up top. Ask her what's going on if you haven't already. I don't much give a shit.
And that's it for work.
Jackson might have something for you if you haven't already spoken to that old buzzard. He was looking to try to get troops to clear the North Road. You can find him over in the other building. The one without a bar.
Thank you. That is very kind of you to specify.
You take care now.
Absolutely. I'll get out of your hair. Yes, I'll get out of your hair, Lacey. I don't think there's anybody here. This is just kitchen stuff. And their barracks, indeed. You can get a lot of stuff. Women of the NCR. Every one of you who serves is a what now?
Okay, stealth mode on.
Shh. Clap. No, slap across Caesar's face. Tan his hide, ladies. And they have that cool looking beret. I need to get one of those things. I need to get one of those berets. Or berets, actually. I think beret is how it is said in American. And berets is the British. They don't have good water. Oh, my God. I need some water because I'm just thirsty, you know. Thirsty all the time. So the one building without the bar is this one. No, we say it the same way you do, says Giltonen. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't say it like that. I say Barret, because I'm not either American or British.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Nuclear, good girl. Welcome to the stream, though. And we have that dude on the radio that we haven't heard very much of. We don't need to hear it about it. The Legion awaits at the gates of hell, and the NCR is gonna send them in. Oh, that's kind of a fun thing. People of New Vegas. This is the Ranger. They're not called NCR Rangers. Major Knight, you're not the one that I'm looking for. NCR Trooper, you bring democracy to this land.
Hello.
Hello. Again, the allegory is very obvious. Excuse me.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Courier.
Oh, my apologies. You must be new. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back.
He's got a new voice actor.
Though, he's got a lot on his plate. So if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if
I don't remember
you need
him,
any gear checked, we'll get you up and running again, provided you got the necessary paperwork.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about Prim, potentially.
Prim. Hayes unit is stationed up there.
He is loud. It's a new voice actor. I think it's a mod.
NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Prim has seen better days.
It has. It was a promising trade town, but the prisoners took over and ruined everything. I had a lot of good memories.
The voice doesn't fit the face.
Lost a good bit of money at the Vicky and Vance. It's a damn shame.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with
Yeah,
these
this voice was
caravans
like
for ages now.
equalized the
Somebody's
crap
gotta
out of
do
it. Not exciting enough for you?
Yeah, it ain't so bad.
You can
If the
you can
Legion
tell
pushes
because you can
west
see
through
you can
Nipton,
hear a
This
hiss.
outpost here will be on the front line.
Anything I can do to help around here?
Help? Well,
Like you can
could
hear
speak
from
to
the
Ranger
noise gate?
Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here.
Yeah, I need to talk to this Jackson. Jackson? Sure. Can you tell me about the outpost?
It's pretty much NCR border guard duty.
It is
It's
pretty
our
loud, yeah.
job to make sure caravans run smoothly along I-15 and Highway 95. Not the best posting assignment, but could have been a whole lot worse. We don't have it nearly as bad as the soldiers down east. It's a war zone there.
Soldiers down east. He's talking about the... What is it called? The dam. The front lines with a Legion. We haven't been there yet, but we will. I need repairs.
Alrighty then. Just sign here, and here, and here.
And please fix my boxing tape. Oh, it's actually relatively cheap. Boxing gloves are less cheap. Let's fix that. Do I want to fix the boxing tape? Sure. Thanks.
See you later.
Absolutely. So now we can finally see how much damage these things are supposed to do. 13 and 11. So it is a considerable amount of damage. I'm looking at DPS over here. It shows up over there. It is a considerable amount of damage. If you hold it over there for a little while, it shows... No, the damage shows below. Yeah, they attack at the same rate, but they just... Yeah, that's about it. None of you is the person I'm looking for, right? I think they're in there. It's a good thing all the ladies of the NCR have makeup, because of the mask thing. Like supermodels up in there with their mask. It's like eyes all over the place.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for...
They say that a lot, don't they? My God, that is no wonder that thing becomes a meme.
Hey.
Stop picking on her, my God. There's nothing here. Oh.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not
Hoover
many people
Dam.
coming here in a hurry.
Steven, welcome to the stream. Welcome back.
And if you're
it is the
passing
Hoover
through,
Dam, yes.
You picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
You sure seem like you have enough soldiers.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west.
You sound frustrated.
Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like
Secret
Vegas
jet
or
smuggler.
Dam.
Irish Jesus, welcome to the
Caravans
stream.
get choked here. That's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to
It
talk
would make
your ear
sense
off.
for the jet to come
Some
here
days,
through
just
him.
feel like more
or through
requisition forms and daily reports come across my
through these
desk
people.
and results.
I feel like I'm dealing with the requisition forms and the daily reports. Yeah. The dialogue also doesn't match his line. Any way I can help?
Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Can you lose some more before?
Any luck up by the track?
No, not yet.
Well, if you can help, I'd appreciate it. Need to get these caravans moving.
Okay. Wanted to talk about other things, but if you're gonna be so close-minded, I guess let's do this. I'm also very injured. Clear out the craters. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be in dire straits or anything. Oh, the trader Let's come up here. Do they always do that? No, that's just the cow. No, the trader's going around as well. And of course, Sergeant Kilborn. Is that his name, Kilborn? I wonder if that's a reference. As well. So I think the pass, we haven't been there. But I think I know it. I think I looked at it and I was like, I'm gonna go there, but then I decided against it. It's gonna be night pretty soon. In fact, it's already like the crepuscle or whatever, which is a scary part of day because it's got the word skull in its name, and you know, that scares people. And with Halloween coming up, you know how it goes. Punchy punch. Although I should say that I am very injured, and I don't know what I'm about to face. It's just some creatures, some monsters. Monsters are okay. Right? Yeah, it's just some ants. Just some ants. You guys good? Lady? Oh, she's good. Where's Lady, though? Did we leave Lady behind? She respawns, right? She better. I think she does. So as long as all of these are down below, we're gonna be just fine. Any takers? That's because they're not aggroed immediately. Yeah, some of these ants are bigger than others. Lady's here. Oh, yeah. Don't punch Lady. She has enough to deal with. Oh! I think Lady has crippled legs again. Maybe. She needs to die again or something. It's fine. Because I wonder if they actually remove their crippled limbs when they die. When they go unconscious. And the last one. Done. The center cannot hold. Dead. It's written in the British way. And I've heard that said before. I don't know what it is in relation to, though. I will have to look that up. Let's go, back to the outposts. The creepy skull. You know what? That is much better than the pun I was going for. Man.
Next time we stop, I should organize our medical supplies.
Really?
What's up?
Do you need the book?
I already have one right now.
Yeah, she just said nothing there. We don't need to pay attention to that. Okay, where is he? Jackson, I mean. Excuse me.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
A service rifle. That's actually a really good weapon. A bunch of piercings. Some food. A weapon repair kit. That's brilliant. Some money. And that's it.
Appreciate the help.
Okay.
Take care. Cool your heels over in the barracks if you want.
I will. I'm not really sure why I need to cool my heels, because we're not riding a bike, but... well, I guess that's that. We need to go to... what's the name? It's not Prim. Oh, we do need another thing. It's over there. It's Nipton. We need to go to Nipton, but... what about... my kind of town? I should still have the mission in here. I do. Who do I need to talk to? Oh, it must be the guy up front.
You've been doing a lot of good work out there. Setting an example.
The loud guy.
I know Ranger Jackson.
Don't be bothered by the book. The next one is long way in front. Okay. Anything I can do to help around here?
I suppose you could talk to Ghost. She's at the top of the barracks. Ranger Ghost. She mentioned something about trouble in Nipton.
Yeah, what kind of trouble?
Not exactly sure. Radio's been on the fritz. I haven't heard any shooting, so I don't think it's urgent, but figure it wouldn't hurt to ask her.
Yep, I have other things.
You've been doing a lot of good work out there.
I have. So, about Prim.
Prim?
Yeah, so... Hayes is undermanned and is requesting some additional support.
Honestly, I'd like to help. I really do. But we can't spare any more men. Our orders are to keep a minimum head count to the outpost.
Spare
I
the
don't agree
women?
with it,
There's a lot of them.
But it's orders from the West.
I guess... Well, I'm not going to have a barter check. I've helped out around here. Sending troops to Prim will fortify the NCR in the region.
I see the wisdom in that. I'll send word out for additional support.
Okay, now, that said, one of the convicts from the NCRCF is looking for a pardon so he can protect Prim.
One of the powder gangers? They've been nothing but trouble for us. Why would we want any of them in an official capacity?
His sentence was almost up, and he isn't tied to the powder gangers anymore.
All right. If his sentence was closing up, I can see about getting him pardoned. Prim is important to our trade-up from California. Besides, having someone there who owes us a favor, that couldn't hurt.
It couldn't. Thanks.
Until next time.
So with that, we killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hello.
Hello. Anyway. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone because now we can go to the NCR camp and tell Hayes that he's going to be at least more at ease with what's going on. People just love to keep walking against the things. Hi.
Yeah?
So, I got extra troop support for Prim.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes.
It's good that I'm getting this one. No! No, let me think about it.
It's your choice, but those rangers are only coming if we get your support.
Oh, okay, that's good, because I'm also about to betray you. Time for me to go.
Later.
So, I thought I was just gonna, help out in the restructuring of the troops and whatnot. But clearly I'm not, because it's Hayes. Not Hayes, sorry. Ray's. What's his name? Anyway, the fellow that I rescued, he's out here. We're also going to need to talk to, I don't remember her name, but about some food. Hey, you got a sheriff hat already? Oh, I think you had it already. Mayor's.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Prim. Don't you worry.
And we leveled up. Brilliant. I don't have to worry about anything.
Watch yourself out there.
Absolutely. And we leveled up as well. So, what do I want? Speech? Stealth? Speech to 40. Repair. And unarmed. Sounds good. I am liked now in Prim. Enough news of your good work has been... News? I suppose that can be plural as well. Or, no, actually, yes. Has been passed around. That people like you. I don't know why we faded to black. This guy's very angry, don't worry. I don't remember who he is. The Green Berets.
Okay, folks. I called you out here because I've grown to trust you. Prim, the town to the south, is looking for some new law. I know that you guys don't have experience with law enforcement, at least not on the enforcement side. However, I also know that you are honorable and looking for some redemption. This is our chance for redemption. Now let's head down there and bring them some law.
these are his mates. I don't... They look like powder gangers to me, but they're also not, and I'm also stuck. But that's why it faded to black. My child? He's an honor student. Maybe. The game bugged out. That's zany as hell.
Hello.
We have some enemies up there, but we don't need to worry about that. TCL, I don't think I would have been able to, because I don't have control. When the game goes into that cutscene, it doesn't have control. Might want to say, I might want to tell. Don't reload, use TCL. Yeah, I probably couldn't move, but maybe. Let's give it another shot. I don't know where Eddie went. So wait here. Can I tell you to wait here? Yes.
Great. I'll try to find...
Okay, so you stay there forever. And we go and do the same thing.
Thanks for getting me that part. What?
I think that's because of the level up. The level up screwed it up. Potentially it could be.
Okay, folks.
Everything screws it up. It's unbelievable. Getting this level up here is brutal. So I want speech, I want repair, I want sneak. That's how I do it.
I called you out here because I've grown to trust you. Prim, the town to the south, is looking for some new law. I know that you guys don't have experience with law enforcement, at least not on the enforcement side. However, I also know that you are honorable and looking for some redemption.
Tender love and care fixes everything.
Now let's head down there and bring them some law.
Let's see, TCL. Yeah, TCL doesn't work. I can climb or something, but... Wow. I can crouch in a cutscene. Talk about bugs. TCF. Nope. TGE. Center on target. COC. Good Springs. Or center on cell, rather. Let's find out. Yeah, but I don't have control. If the game doesn't manually... if the game doesn't manually get you out of the... So you're waiting here.
Great. I'll try to find...
There it is. If the game doesn't manually get you out of cutscene mode, it doesn't do that again. Or I say manually, automatically, basically. How am I gonna do this? I think it's because I need to level up. We're still quite far away from leveling up. Try to approach him from... Hey, Ruby. I need food. Where is she? Oh, she might not be here. Well, he's still here.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you?
Oh, Eddie. Yeah, it's going well. It's fine. I have some questions about Eddie, though.
That beat-up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know?
Where did it come from?
The courier dropped it off a little bit ago.
If this keeps the experience and levels us up, this is good.
Courier work, but never could get it running.
Any idea what I should do with it?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
Fair enough.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
Where's your wife? I hope she's here. No, that's her.
Hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
I would like some of that rat scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it?
Yeah.
Is that right? Then hand them over, and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles.
Okay.
See you.
Did we get the casseroles already? So it should be food. And it should be Ruby Nash's... Oh, it's just that. We got 5.
Welcome back. Good.
So...
Later.
Howdy.
So we can get 5 each time. And red scorpions aren't particularly difficult to find. They're kind of difficult. They're specifically difficult to kill. But this thing is amazing. It reduces food for 5 million. And it barely adds radiation, but also heals you, which is pretty good. And we do need to reduce food. So let's see what happens with that. Ruby's casserole. Food is 176. Yeah.
Hey there.
It's pretty good. Now, let's have a chat with the new sheriff. Maybe it's because it's nighttime. Could be anything. It is a little bit weird that he just cuts to God knows where. Oh, he's just hanging out. Oi.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Prim. Don't you worry.
And I think I leveled up. Nice.
Watch yourself out there.
Okay, let's see. Get some speech, get some repair, and get some sneak. Wasteland 3 also has a shit ton of bugs. That's RPGs for us all. Bugs for days.
Okay, folks. I called you out here because I've grown to trust you. Prim, the town to the south, is looking for some new law. I know that you guys don't have experience
Ladies
in law enforcement.
on the floor.
At least not
In
on
the
the
floor.
enforcement side. However, I also know that you are honorable and looking for some redemption. This is our chance for redemption.
Let's hope that this is our chance for this cutscene not to break.
Bring them some law.
It does break. Okay, so there's 2 ways that this can happen. This can get out. Maybe it's a timer. Maybe there's somebody else with a fix. Not my era. What the heck is my era? Freaking QWERTY keyboards suck. Oh, this is cut content. That's why it's bugged out. This is cut content. That's why it feels weird as well. Is there a console command to skip cutscenes? That I don't think it exists. But let's see. I can't move. Enable player controls. Good job, folks. These are all deputies.
Thanks for convincing Myers to come sheriff for us. First time I feel safe in a long time.
This Sheriff Myers you found for us is working out. Knows his business. We owe you a debt.
Thank you, Harilagi.
Hey there.
Howdy.
I don't know why we're out here. Where are we even? We're like far away. But we did it. We did it. And I can edit that out without it being weird. The advantages of owning a PC. Yeah, it's just one of many. One of many.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Indeed, Beagle.
Well, if it isn't the Lawbringer.
Well, didn't you just use a different voice? What's your problem now, though, with the Lawbringer?
My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Apparently 2.5 months of law enforcement experience doesn't count for anything. The new regime is just that. All new. He's a good sheriff, but a hard man. He doesn't abide by anyone slinking by the rules. I guess there won't be any trouble, but the man's law is hard.
His law is hard. You have to pay your taxes, and that's it. Or something. I have no idea what he means by that. I think it's more of a intellectual commentary than necessarily like a practical thing. Especially because it has been a few hours.
Well, if it isn't the Lawbringer.
Yeah.
Bye.
Interesting that he has that reaction. I do want to visit... So that's his room. I do want to pay a visit to the... to him. See if he's around here. Maybe he cleared the place up. It looks like it. There's no more bodies over here. But clearing the place up is a bit of an overstatement, to be fair. He's not here. I don't know where he is.
I heard there are rad scorpions that can get as big as a trailer. Ew. That gives me the creeps just thinking of it.
Yeah, I don't know about the trailer, but we have seen some of them that are really nasty.
This new Sheriff Myers you brought to us is a lawman through and through. Prim's looking up, stranger.
Lawman through and through. Well, let's, I suppose, talking to Nash and see what he says about it. Maybe the sheriff is even in here, although I doubt it. I wonder if I can... Nah, I need science for Prim Slim over here. There's not people in here anymore. Hey.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Yeah, it's 50 science.
Happy trails, partner.
Wait a minute. I have that thing with the books. If I have Programmer's Digest.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
That's music to my ears. I'm gonna scan your data registry. You've been hacked. Healthy sounds.
Look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem.
Did you now?
Happy trails, partner.
And a map marker has been added. Also, I need to drink. Let's take care of that. I have plenty of H2O. Dirty water. Let's go with Sunset Sarsaparilla. Let's see what we're doing here for H2O. Let's drink it all. No longer dehydrated, and of course, healing me up. Let's look at our... I think it would be Misk. Prim Slim Corrupted Memory. Is it still in there? Yep, it's here, Sam. Well, hot damn. Let's grab it and go. Howdy, partner. Welcome to Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Can you shut that thing up, Pauline? Sure thing, honey. You grab the gun and we'll get going. Please do not touch the exhibits, he says. I almost got it. I'll wipe the memory file as well. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to stick this bad boy in my safe until we're ready. Alright, once I'm done with this memory block, we'll head back to West Side until we're ready to go. And... I wonder what that is all about.
Howdy, partner. Any luck tracking down Vance's gun?
I haven't found the gun.
Dang it. I hope you'll keep looking.
Okay.
Happy trails, partner.
I think that's about the gun. Did we get a quest just now? No, that's Cass. Where is this marker? Could be the Gibson scrapyard, although I think I had it already. I have no idea where it might be. You need to get... you need that check to get an unmarked quest. 2, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of unmarked quests. Let's see. So the quest is not... It's unmarked. So where would that be? It's specifically about West Side. So West Side is probably... West Side South Entrance. Well, we need to go there. And we're eventually going to go there. West Side is just part of New Vegas. That's the strip up there somewhere. Okay. I think it's a good idea now, since we have all the science in our brains, to get out of here, first off. And I'll figure where Nash is in a little bit. To read Delilah's stuff. Because, of course, we have it over here. No, sorry. Here. Delilah's list of tribal remedies. That's our recipes. Can you do away with that? Thank you. Delilah's literary wish list. Catch in the Rye, On the Road, Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck, The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I've heard of that already. I think it's an influence to potentially Fallout, maybe? Grey's Anatomy by Henry Gray, which is not fiction. It's a book about things. Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson. It's all American things. I have no idea who those are. Delilah is reading Catcher in the Rye by Salinger. She should be done in about 2 days. It even says over there. Okay, so it wasn't a big mystery, and I didn't miss anything by not reading it before. So I'm
the new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Yep.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you.
You do not have a hat, indeed. How's Prim these days?
Got a new sheriff, as you know. Myers a bit rougher hewn than I might have liked, but he seems like a good sort. So far, so good.
So far, so good. That's lovely. Time to go.
Later.
Okay. Nash is sleeping, but we got what we came here for. Apart from sleep ourselves, but we don't need to worry about that too much for right now. Let's go. Oof. It's not through here. Let's see. So we have Nipton Road rest stop. Let's go from there and then to the east. There's still some more map to the south from here. This compass doesn't tell me where south is. It's this way. It's also in the middle of the night. And our science has gone away. I don't know what we're looking at. The return to the Vance Casino after you reach Novak. Remember, okay, I'll do that. Because it's going to be a while until we're in Novak, but still. Interstate Nevada 15. That's the I-15. That's how it works. So definitely we have things to the south from here. But if we're going to keep... Oh. There's more deserts and whatnot. I think that's a red scorpion. Did I kill you? Clearly. Ender's Game is a great book, but it's not an inspiration source of New Vegas. It's the 9th book. It's also great, and they've made a movie after it. Maybe that's where I know... oh, Ender's Game is a movie. Right. That's where I learned it from. Never watched it. There's an airplane in there. There's people in here. Let's sneak. There's a crow over there. Nipton Road pit stop. The literal pit stop for the race. Oh.
Come on.
You're gonna... You attacked my friends. They failed their stealth checks. Lady's good, don't worry. So they're Jackal Gang members. Again, these guys. Oh, they're coming. Turpentine. No, I don't need that. Leather armor I'll take. You give them hell. Oh, there's some of them on the other side. That's good. I need all of these. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Right. There's something I haven't equipped yet. Delilah's bag. Now I'm not over. Oh my god, Eddie. Oh my god, they're throwing grenades. My legs. Come here. Oh, their leader. Don't shoot my dog. You're really supposed to leave the dog behind if you don't want to make the dog invincible. Wow. Okay, some scrap electronics. I don't need those. That's the leader. That was their leader. They saved the best for last. A grenade rifle. It's all good things. Are we all good? Of course. Eddie is the only one that really matters, though. So, I broke a limb. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, actually... Delilah?
Hey, you need something?
Yeah. Medical attention?
Of course.
Okay. So she doesn't actually... She doesn't actually heal me. That's weird. There we go. It's much better. So I crippled a leg. That doesn't matter all that much. But that fixes it. Let's get the rest of the loot. Also made a movie. It's a piece of shit, apparently. Well, tell me. I saw a tweet the other day about somebody asking about a movie that is better than the book it's based on. I couldn't think of any. And it's just how it goes. It's how it goes. The books are always better. Not that the movies aren't worth, you know, the time investment or whatnot. But that's just how it goes. They had a place to sleep over here. I'm probably gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep away the night. I'm also gonna offload a lot of this stuff. To Eddie, potentially? Eddie, come here. The shovel as well. Shovel is pretty heavy. All the ammo. There we go. Okay, we're taken care of. Let's have a night of sleep. Oh, it's pretty late. I just want to make sure there's the sun above me by the time I get into Nipton. These fade to blacks are getting weird. There's enemies over that way, but should be fine. And steak. Let's go with that. And let's have breakfast. Let's actually look at what we're doing here. So for sleep, we're good. For food, we're not. And then for H2O, we're definitely not. But I think we're going to be fine on all of those fronts. Let's look at our food. We have dirty water for that. That's pretty good. Let's get our sugar bombs in. And a couple of squirrel stews. That should be enough. Let me keep track of what is going on over here. Everything is according to plan. And then our H2O is at 373. So Nuka-Colas could go. They're pretty expensive, so let's go with the dirty water over here. It's dirty, but it's just has radiation. It's not as dirty as you think it could be. And And maybe a couple Nuka-Cola. Sure. Let's bring that in. And we even receive money for it. Okay. What is going on over here? What is Nipton either? Oh, we don't have the mission selected, which I probably should. They went that away? No, that's for Nipton. It's the... keep your eyes. Yes. I don't see any smoke. Maybe it's because... Oh, man, I didn't take this before. Rat away. That's very important, actually. Maybe it's because we slept and the smoke was only in the same day. There's a lot of rat scorpions up in here. There's also areas. Let's go check that airplane. Costas, welcome to the stream. Scarface's movie is amazing. The book is May. There you go. We got a candidate. Can you tell me, please, the mod that you can see in front of any item? Oh, that one. I think it's something to do with item sorting. If you go to my YouTube page and you go to the Let's Play of this particular game that I'm making with the footage from the streams, if you go there, if you go to the description of those videos, you'll see the list of mods that I have. And the item sorter is very good. That's very handy. So while we have a lot of red scorpions around here... Oh, no. Oh, it's the tiny ones. Okay, we're good. While we do have a lot of red scorpions, this airplane doesn't have much for us. That doesn't look very aerodynamic to me. Yeah, I don't... Oh, no, there's something over here. Very little. But there's something. And red scorpions.
Let's bust these guys up.
Let's do that. They're all easy. No problem. Also some books like Withering Heights, maybe, and War and Peace are just impossible to be turned into movies. Oh, you just don't... It's just not imaginative enough. You can turn anything into a movie. It's pretty cool that there's an airplane, but I don't... There's a lot of... Actually, that happens a lot in this game. There's a lot of airplanes down. You're close to a mine. Well, I need to go to Nipton. Dream Quanly Combi 66, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I watched your Colonel RPG channel here on Twitch. Welcome to the channel. How's it going? It's going well. We're being shot at, and we have some red scorpions up ahead, very far away. Followed New Vegas. Oh no! Yes. Specifically followed New Vegas. Open parentheses, weed mods. Lowercase with mods. For sure. Who's shooting? Absolutely, absolutely. For sure. Oh! Why'd you kill the red scorpions?
Place your brains.
I don't know about the brains, but that guy didn't have any to begin with. He killed the red scorpions. I needed that experience. Interesting that we find a leader without a group. Such is life in the Mojave.
Sulik used to say that we all had two wolves battling inside us. A good wolf.
I don't need to include that. I just said Mojave. I was going to say Mojave Wasteland, but that's good. Tip, by the way, if you're watching this and if you like my graphics, I made them all myself. Now, I do have a lot of experience. I think we found the rest of the group. They're definitely friendly. What's going on? So it wouldn't be the rest of the group. I don't know if I have my fists up. I do. Oi! Who are you fighting? Oh, they're fighting each other. Thomas.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Any idea why?
No, none at all.
I think I know what
We've
this
been
is.
traveling together since I picked her
This
up.
is not downloaded graphics, Arilak, you know.
She's been friendly this whole
Azor, thank you for the follow, by the way.
We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed.
I'll talk about it in a little bit.
Money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
I know, Harry, I know. So it's a good thing that it didn't bug out, because I think they sometimes bug out. I think they bugged out the first time I played. So about all these graphics, and not just these graphics, my YouTube thumbnail, my logo, my YouTube, basically everything, it's all been made by me. I have been looking for an artist to make something different, but you notice that I said artist, not a graphic designer, because I have experienced graphic designer. I'm not a graphic designer. I do websites, but I do know how to use Photoshop to make things look more or less okay. And that's basically what it is, graphic design. Not really at all. But when it comes to design, it's actually a lot more. But that's actually the thing. You don't need to be good at making graphics. You don't need to be good at like, it's not a magic thing. If you have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel, this sort of stuff, it's not magic. You do need to know how to use the tools, but it's a lot easier than you think it is. The tricky bit is something that we can all do at any time, and you don't need to know how to use Photoshop or anything for that matter for it to work. The tricky bit is you being able to identify. Let's get the camera here a little bit better. Is you being able to identify things that look good. So when you look at a thumbnail and you can tell this looks good and this doesn't, and the reasons why it looks good and the reasons why it doesn't. So there's a lot of design magazines and, well, actually design magazines. They used to exist. Now it's a little bit different. There's a lot of design lessons and articles and studies about things that you can read if you're interested in doing something, especially if you're interested in getting started in graphic design. But if you have a YouTube channel, just want to scramble something together, yeah, it's all that it takes is for you to actually be able to tell what you like and what you don't like, and what works and what doesn't. And that takes experience, but it also takes a critical eye. So yeah, and I've seen graphic designers that don't have that critical eye, and they do rubbish stuff. And in fact, no, wait, I mean, it's about the experience, isn't it? But so yeah. So my suggestion to you is that you try it yourself. It's a lot easier than it seems. Especially if you look up look up some tutorials just to get you acquainted with the basic tools of whatever you're using. You don't need much. Like this stuff that I'm using here all around me, it's all based on the principle of white patterns, some drop shadows, and transparency of things, of layers, transparency of layers. It's the easy, like this whole thing, it's the easiest thing. And if I click here, this one is basically the same thing. You can, like, there's no technique here that is difficult. It's all about, and I realize it, you know, like I like this stuff, but I didn't come up with it by myself. I looked at inspiration, and I looked at things that I thought worked for other people and stuff like that, and I just came up with the ideas, and I meshed things together into a new thing. So, like, all the techniques that I use over here are just plain white. There's no, like, even gradients don't exist. It's a plain white. It's a background that I knew was gonna work for this. A background that it's like not distinctive, but also inoffensive, and it works with anything. So that's all it is. It's lettering. It's important to know. You get to learn how to work with letters, with the fonts and all that sort of stuff. You get to learn what different fonts work and where they are used and stuff like that. It's a long journey, but making simple things is a lot easier than people make it out to be. So this bot that showed up, and I noticed it was going to be a bot because I saw the Fallout New Vegas with mods, which is how I've titled the game. So I knew immediately it was going to be a bot. But this bot over here, don't fall for it. Just don't do that. And if you need help, seriously, if you need help, get in contact with me directly. You can get in contact with me and I'll help you, like, personally. So yeah. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. If you need help, let me know. I can even do things for you if I have the free time. No promises though, because I don't have much free time, but And honestly, the thing is, the time that it takes to make something, it's the research time. It's the time that you look into things and look around and see, that looks cool, that doesn't, that looks cool, that doesn't. And that is the time that it takes the most. Because then putting things together is very fast. I could replicate this very overlay in, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, Dream is about, I already like it. Yeah, I'm just saying because you never know when you're not immersed in this sort of stuff, and people might be watching and they may be like, I will get in contact, because obviously that is a bot, but it's also somebody that paid, because you can pay for Twitch bots, so they paid, like, I don't know, $10, maybe $50 to get some chat going on people like me. Because if you go for bigger chats, that's a waste of time. There's a damn synth. But the thing is, like, I know that some of my viewers are also people with small channels, or maybe they want some little graphic design. Graphic design, when it comes to actual illustration, that is the tricky bit. You see that I have zero illustration in any of my things. I don't do illustration because illustration requires a different style. It's a different style of graphic design, but it also requires, it's not transformative, which graphic design a lot of times is. And what I mean by transformative is, like, my logo is basically shapes, so it's a transformation of a shape, and icons that I looked up online. That's my logo. I just looked up different things, I edited them and narrowed them a little bit, but it's just transformative. The logo of YouTube that's over to my left, or to my right, well, I guess it's to my left because I'm facing you. But it's to the right side of the screen. That's the logo of YouTube. I just changed it. The logo of Patreon is the same. Everything is just transformative. It's nothing. And even if I go over here to this screen, it's all transformative. It's nothing new. Like, I'm not drawing anything. And that's where that's where an illustrator, and especially illustrators that do graphic design, they have a huge advantage, especially for website making. We don't do that as much these days, though. Websites that have illustrations, but those are my favorites. Those are pretty old school, though. Most of the websites now are more for photography and stuff like that. Because it depends on what you're looking into. If you're making a platform, you do need illustration. Well, I mean, it's nice to have illustration, especially for icons. There's a lot of iconography these days for websites where maybe it didn't exist in the past. But corporate stuff, which is where I work, I do corporate websites. That's basically photos all day, every day. Lucky Charm necklace.
Yeah, every once in a while
and we're
you can
back.
find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Oh. Well, I guess I should have invested more in speech, huh? Well, lucky for me, you mean hand them over.
What? The hell I will.
Oh. Delilah just showed up back there, shooting at him. Oh my god. Delilah. Thomas' journal. That's an item that you can't get if you ask him for the sunset things. Is the journal. I'm gonna strip him naked because that is how I do. So, let's read about this journal with my glove in the way as well. No, that's not it. Last entry of the journal reads, "Things finally seem to be turning around. I made a nice bundle of caps turning in some scrap in the last town I passed. And now I have a new traveling companion. Her name is Jacqueline, and she's pretty cute. I'm not going to get ahead of myself here, but things are looking up. And to think..." Oh, I scrolled down too much. No. And to think I was actually beginning to doubt the power of my lucky necklace. Little did he know. Man, he died for a lucky necklace. She also died for a lucky necklace. Raider Badlands armor for extra 10 action points. It's actually very expensive, very heavy. And she also has the star sarsaparilla thing. Okay, so we're in Nipton. And this place does have some smoke going up. Jackpot now. Nipton. Who's that person?
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did!
Smell that air!
He's a powder ganger.
Drink it like booze?
He's a powder ganger. Are you feeling all right?
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air!
Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
I need to get going.
Bye.
Bye. I guess we're not killing him for the lottery. Million. Jackpot now, million. I don't know why it says million up there. That's the bull. We should know by now what that is. Yeah. Oh, right. Plastic skeletons that are crucified. That is how it works. For sure. Oh, these are not plastic skeletons. These are powder gangers. And they had lottery tickets. Like the one... Oh, that bird flew away. Like the one we found at that gas station. They're still alive. Not the ones with the heads over there. That mailbox has a head on top. It's a skull, but, you know, it's also a head. Where's your ticket? It's funny that it's not aggressive. I'm just coming into town and they're standing here.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates.
He says I, weirdly, doesn't he?
By. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on...
He's also a new voice actor, I think.
Everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here.
Caesar.
Especially the NCR troops you run across.
Caesar. Caesar? Yeah, you need to tap the R's if it's Latin. Cold, cold heart. Who are you?
I am Wolpes Inculta, of Caesar's Legion. I serve my master as the greatest of his
pronounces it all wrong.
We Frumentari are soldiers of a different stripe, capable in battle, but skilled as
because of the English pronunciation.
Well.
What lessons did you teach here?
Where to begin? That you are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of your moral sickness, your disillusion? Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
What exactly happened?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap.
This is what we learned before.
They were caught inside it too.
That's the mayor that we read about. You captured everyone?
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing. Even when
I don't remember that his voice is the same as the original one, but it's a fitting voice. You slaughtered innocent civilians.
Ha! Innocent? Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us, yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
I think I understand. This particular speech over here is very important in understanding what the Legion, not what the Legion stands for, because that's secondary, but how it works against the NCR. Rather, what I mean is, it doesn't matter why they did what they did. It's kind of complicated because I don't know yet. I think I understand it. In my impression, my first impression of this was that this was a very shallow take. My first impression of like when I came here the first time was that his guy is just, oh no, people, they drank and they had sex. Because I think he actually mentions that, which is a bit of a shame. But if he doesn't, that's great. I don't know if also this is like cut content, restored dialogue or whatnot. It might be. But the way this is written like this, what this is supposed to mean isn't why the Legion killed everybody, but rather how the NCR and how the people of Nipton acted. His line specifically about them holding to their lottery and caring only about themselves and seeing their fellow Niptonians, I don't know if that is the correct term, you know, one by one being taken out. That is a metaphor right there. And I don't know if it's going to continue. I'm not saying that that is like a trope. I'm saying that's specifically a metaphor. But let's find out if it is. And when it is, it's going to be obvious. Tell me about Caesar's Legion. Caesar's Legion.
The Legion is civilization reborn.
When you started Twitch and YouTube with one focus first.
Martial excellence, loyalty, and justice.
Bruno, welcome to the stream.
There is to know in due
Kaiser.
time. Legatus Linnaeus, monster of the East, will soon arrive to command Kaiser's troops in battle.
I started.
The dam will fall, and the rest of the profligate West will soon follow.
So I started YouTube first because I couldn't stream. I didn't have good internet for that, and then like 2 years after I started YouTube, I started streaming as well, because there were games that I wanted to play on camera that I couldn't play for a Let's Play easily. Like, for example, The Witcher 3, which was basically the first game I played on Twitch, and I did a full playthrough of it. Yeah, so that's it. But I'm mostly focused on YouTube though. Your civilization sounds like a pack of snarling dogs.
Indeed. Our hounds demonstrate greater loyalty to each other every day than the wretched inhabitants of this town.
Yeah. That's the theme. That's the theme of their attack here, is the loyalty to each other and not looking for after their own, but rather standing together. That is the criticism of the NCR. But the thing is, it's hard to spot because it's mixed as well with his logic, his deterped and perturbed, just bad, just awful things in his mind. So you need, like, to really understand. Well, maybe I'm wrong on this, but if I'm right, to really understand the theme, you need to divide his speech into his motives and what he actually did. And what he actually did is different from his motives. How is this Legatus you mentioned, or who is this Legatus?
Legatus Linnaeus, monster of the East. Quite a man, if man he be. Caesar prides himself on selecting the right tool to overcome each new obstacle. In Linnaeus, he found his hammer. He's never been defeated in battle. 14 tribes have laid down arms at his boots. Another 5 rendered extinct. His latest campaign in the wilds of Utah has concluded, and he is en route. When he arrives, your doom arrives with him.
I'm gonna try and get as much Legion content as possible so I can get this sort of stuff, because I didn't get a lot of stuff. So when you started streaming, was it what was your internet speed? When I started streaming, it was already with the internet speed that I have right now. I have 100 megabits per second up and down. It's symmetrical, so it's like I upload 100 megabits per second, which is way more than enough. Like to get like I'm uploading right now at 61. I am uploading right now at 6 megabits per second, and you shouldn't be at your maximum. Before I had this internet, I had 1 megabit per second upload, so I couldn't do it. But if you want to be really comfortable, you need to have 11, or not 11, about double that. So you want to upload, you want to stream at 6. You can stream at 3 as well. That works as well. 6 megabit per second. No. It's important. There's a distinction between megabit and megabyte. So the way you're writing it, it is indeed. Actually, that's not correct, because the M is capitalized for it to be mega. Otherwise, it's meter, which doesn't work. Yeah, there's a distinction between megabyte and megabit. So 100, like, it's basically divided by 8. So 100 divides by 8 to 12, more or less. I think M for no. It's the M is big for mega. The B is big for byte and small for bit. So the easy way to remember is that bit is to understand what bit is. The word bit, it comes from information theory. That's the term. It doesn't have anything to do with, well, it does have something to do with computing, but it is not exclusive to computing. A bit exists in any system that has information, and you can divide things into bits, anything into bits. And if you look up information theory, you can learn about it. But basically, bit is like a universal thing, and byte is specifically about computers, and that's the thing that we work with. It's the thing that has 256 combinations. It's base 256, basically. If that makes sense. If you know what bases are. Tell me about Kaiser. Also, I'm picking on their pronunciation. I don't think they're supposed to pronounce things properly. The distinction is the distinction between pronouncing it legatus or whatever he pronounces it like instead of legatus. Is that like it's on purpose because they're trying to imitate the Roman legions and all that sort of stuff, and that's why they say Kaiser rather than Caesar, because of restored Latin, which is a real thing, instead of ecclesiastical Latin, which is how the Latin was spoken throughout the Middle Ages, throughout the medieval age and later by the church, because they used Latin for masses and all that sort of stuff. For example, Caesar would be pronounced Caesar. Actually, Caesar. Caesar. No, not Caesar. Sorry. Caesar is how it's pronounced in ecclesiastical Latin. But it's important to know that British ecclesiastical Latin does sound different from the rest of the European continent. So American ecclesiastical Latin also sounds like the British does. But the thing is, on restored, the thing that's most criminal about their pronunciation is the S's. Because on restored Latin, on ecclesiastical Latin, it is legatus. You get the S sound, which is similar to the S sound for legatus. It's the same sibilation thingy. However, in restored Latin, and we say restored Latin because it is to our knowledge the closest Latin that the Romans actually spoke, or as far as we know, that's how they spoke. But it might be slightly wrong or not, but it's restored because that's the best we can get. They actually said sh, the sh sound, which is how Spanish works and how Portuguese works. And instead of being legatus, it's legatus, and you make a sh sound and you drop it. And that's yeah. Like in Portuguese, exactly, Bruno, exactly, and that's where we have our. Actually, in Brazil, how do you? Bruno. Yeah, but in Brazilian Portuguese, the S is not like in European Portuguese, because you say I was pluralizing your name, Brunus. You get the little sibilation. I think. Am I incorrect in saying that? Am I saying something wrong? Probably depends on the argument. Like papéis Yeah, there's a lot of sibilation for the pluralization in Brazilian Portuguese. Yeah, and in Portuguese, papéis, we say the S. It's the same. I'm saying papers in Portuguese. Papéis. We drop it like that. I think the Spanish also has the sh sound. How would you say that? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Spanish. Tell me about Caesar.
What can be said? He's a man of towering intellect, the founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. Caesar is the salvation of mankind. His Legion, the rebirth of civilization in a benighted age. Don't worry. You'll know him well when you serve him. Or you'll be dead.
There's a lot of... I'm also noticing now. I don't know if I noticed it before. There's a lot of similarities between Caesar and the Master. Well, specifically in the presentation that he just gave me. I'll do as you ask.
Then I bid you Wale. Until we meet again.
Wale. That's the E at the end is also very hard for English speakers to pronounce. Wale. E. It's open. And they have dogs. She didn't want to have anything to do with this. So, off goes the bird. Plastic skeletons, which is all manner of, like, let's not ever look at the plastic skeletons. Not only is that not how bones work, how did they get torn into skeletons? Have they been there since before they came? This person appears to be near death. To remove them from the cross would kill them. Well, I guess that's that, really. I wonder what happened to the mayor. Yeah, they twitch every once in a while. Nipton General Store. There's people in here. There's also potato. Potato? Soup cans is what I mean to say. Why did I say potato? There's no potato. I think potatoes are an item in Fallout 3. One of the expansions adds it. Milk bottle, but that's just the bottle, not the milk. Boxcars. Salesman's Weekly. And a generator.
Okay, stealth mode on.
That is working on gas. And it shouldn't. That is an egregious thing. But Fallout 3 does that, like, every corner. There's literally... Oh, that's the first one to re-break. There's literally lights. Fallout 3 has literally lights, illumination in the sewer... not in the sewers, but it might as well be in the metro system. Running off of generators for the particular light. And it's like... The war happened. The bad world that is outside happened. Because there was no more fuel. Or rather, gas. That's why that happened. And you have these over here. Bethesda. There's some water. But it has radiation. Yeah, so Bethesda contaminates everything they touch, honestly. One of these days I'll play Fallout 3, and I'll pick on those every time I see them. I see you met the good guys, says Ashley. Welcome to the stream, Ashley. I have met the good guys. I am not going to side with them. I'm going to side with the house. But I do want to get as much content from them as possible. I want to see a different side. Because the first time I played this game on camera, I immediately shot the Legion here. Colonel, when is your last vacation? My last vacation was last Friday. Last Friday and last Thursday, I was on vacation, and I basically worked all day at home because that's how I do. But I didn't have. Oh, but you mean you don't mean like not working? You mean like where did I go last time? Is that what you mean? Yeah, you're asking that, Arilagi. It was I went to Azores. Azores. That's how it's pronounced in Portuguese. I don't know how it's said in English. And I spent a week there. No, not a week, like 4 days there. I just went around the main island. I say the main island, the biggest island. And it was really pretty. There was no more oil, but I think they could generate electricity through nuclear plants. That's true. In fact, I think there are there's a lot of reference to that. That like the houses and stuff were run on. I think there's references to that on them being run by nuclear fission or nuclear power, but not the cars. Most of the cars were still gas-based. The thing is, the United States specifically secured the oil rig that we visit in Fallout 2. Specifically secured the oil rig out of their western coast, out of California's coast. The secret oil rig, the last oil. It's a little bit goofy, but it is supposed to be goofy. It's like that. But you don't need to. Like there's a lot. If you start to think about things, it gets very complicated. It's supposed to be like science fiction from the 50s. They secured the last oil rig and they stole it from China. China actually, I think, were the ones who found it. They didn't find the oil rig. They found the last oil reserve. And the United States was the only country on Earth that had oil. Europe was screwed up. Canada was annexed because they didn't have gas. Like, it specifically mentioned that Canada was okay with stopping being Canada because they wanted gas. They needed gas, and that's what happened. And China was like they really needed oil. And Europe didn't go to war with the United States, but China did. And that's how it worked. They lost the war. They're like, this is not that's not the end of the world. The end of the world did happen, but the reason why the bombs were triggered, they're not known. I think there were still like remnants of the Chinese army in the United States. In the United States, when the war started, but I don't remember. This is like very deeply explored in Fallout 2 specifically. Not so much in the first game, in Fallout 1, but Fallout 2 has like a lot of tapes. One of them which is like half of it doesn't even work. It's kind of complicated because like if you take Fallout 2 at face value as canon, there's one tape in there that is not okay. That doesn't work with the rest of the setting. But it's clearly, like, there's one tape that's written really goofily, and, like, it's one of those things that Fallout 2 has, which is, like, written by somebody and was never reviewed by anybody. And there's one tape that happens to exist. I don't remember where you get it, probably in the last level of the game, because there's a lot of stuff there. Or maybe in the Navarro station. But there's one particular tape that is just goofy, and it's, like, half of it doesn't matter. And the other half drops some lines about things being complicated. I mean, your big vacation, how long you're not working and not uploading? Yeah, the last time was in Azores. And before that, it was never. It was probably the first time that I went out, like, unless, like, counting as a kid. But as a kid, I went to a few places. I don't remember exactly. All here in Portugal, though. I've never left the country, apart from going to Spain a couple of times. But I can go to Spain anytime. I could be in Spain in 2 hours if I wanted to. I could go and see nice things, not right now because it's nighttime, but I could go and see nice things in Spain in 2 hours. 3 hours I could see even nicer things that are really nice. Galicia has some really lovely places. And yeah, of course, if I want to go to Asturias and stuff, that's a lot longer of a journey. But I'm sort of like, Portugal is not in the center of Europe, and we're not connected to everything, so it's kind of tricky to visit other countries without basically going across Spain.
God damn it! I was nodding off until you barged in here, and I don't hurt when I sleep. Just give me some goddamn Med-X and fuck off, will you?
Why are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some Med-X.
Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
5 doses.
5 doses? Nice. A fella could put himself out of his misery with 5 doses.
And we gain karma. How did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that.
How is he still alive? Yeah.
You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Yeah, I saw him. Tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to
Oh, he's a
get
powder
laid.
ganger, of course.
Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves. A nice score.
How'd your plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by these fucking
Yeah.
Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
You said some of the people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
Huh. What happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
Oh, that's what happened to the mayor then. Time for me to go.
Later.
So is he actually gonna kill himself? I wonder. Well, let's find out. We go outside. Go back inside. He's still alive. Okay, well, he's not offing himself anytime soon. I have, however, a lot of equipment on me. Not anymore. Fixed my armor right up. I think that's it here in Nipton. But of course I want to make sure that there's nobody here, in nobody else in the houses. What a nice society. So that's a cool building up there. Yeah, but we need to go over there. Oh, there were a lot of, yeah, this place is just so much fighting if you fight the Legion. But anyway, that's gonna be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you had a good time. And I will see you again next week. And of course, all of this is...
Wish we could find somewhere to go swimming.
I don't think it's possible. No, it is. There's swimming in this game. But of course, there's the Let's Play that I'm making out of this, so don't forget to check it out there. But for right now, thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. And I will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.